Delta 808, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
Airborne at 1,800.
808 altitude checks, climb, maintain flight level 330, clear direct doctor.
Climb maintain 330, flight direct doctor.
Delta 808, climb, maintain flight level 330, 33.
330.
Baron 33 Golf, radar contact lost, report overhead at Dassey.
We have setting on 1962 is 20 miles northeast of Dells, flight level 340.
At 1962 Minneapolis Center, radar contact position is reported squawk 6354.
6354 on 1962.
Here's Paragon.
Pentagon, what's going on? Nixie, how are you? How are you? Too late to unplug those eyebrow windows. Yeah, right. Those were the days, man. Those were the days.
Center, Delta 771, information Charlie, gate
Those
C5,
old 200s, right?
clearance to Boston.
That's what they had.
Baron 33 Golf, roger. Change your
Pilots
advisory
hated 'em.
frequencies approved. Radar services
I
return.
remember hearing
Report after
stories or
cancellation on the
reading
ground
stories
frequency or through flight service.
of the pilots
33 Golf, IFR cancellation.
putting
C,
the
squawk
clipboards
VFR.
up
Change
there
your advisory
to
frequencies approved.
block
No traffic
out
observed between you and
block
the
the
Ely
sun.
Airport. Appreciate you
And
flying
man,
in.
if you've ever ridden in a car that has a sunroof and you don't have that you know, the ability to shade it off, man, you can understand that it gets
One of the
hot,
IFR clearance,
baby.
that was
Grumpy
Delta
Gordo,
771.
what's up?
Correct, Delta
Good to see you guys.
771, IFR to Boston.
Happy
Delta
Friday. It's
771, I'll
bonus
have a flight plan for
Friday.
you by refiling.
FNO Friday. We're going to be taking the PMDG 737 from Minneapolis, St. Paul down to Dallas, Fort Worth, and just kind of doing some flying and testing out the new update. I'm not sure what was updated, but we're gonna check it out. Yeah, Pentagon. Life is good. I've got a lot of stuff preloaded. We're actually at the point where we can start to just think pre-flight, pre-start stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the
Yeah, the 1962 clear direct to
APU
Killer.
going here. Okay, find the clear
Direct
spot.
Killer, United 1962.
Great to see you guys. Yep, I'm looking spiffy. I did work today. Yeah, actually, I'm in my work duds here. It's not exactly summer school. It's not suit and tie exactly, but I do have to wear a little something, kind of golf appropriate, I guess. What do they call that? Like cruise wear. I've worn shorts every day to summer school.
Yeah,
It's been
1228
awesome.
radar contact position is reported squawk 6320.
So yeah, had a pretty good day at work today. And super happy
Yeah,
it is Friday. Are you back to work,
squawk
Pentagon, yourself? I know
6320
you were
radar
on a
contact
little
position
PTO
reported.
a while back.
6320 United 1228.
We could probably do a couple more things here. Let's
Yeah,
get
the 1962 descend via the Killer 3 arrival,
window
runway
height.
12 right
Okay.
transition, Minneapolis altimeter
There we go. Got
3012.
GPU.
Send via
So
the
AP
arrival
gens.
for 12 right,
And
United 1962.
just make sure that's working. Yep, that looks good. That looks
Mm,
good.
Minneapolis Center.
Back to
refill
work.
flight
Last
path.
day at your current company
Delta
is
771.
next Wednesday. That's right. Then you move on to your new kind of at-home position.
Delta
But
771.
that's
All right, I got it
awesome,
now. You
dude.
can expect a
Well,
pre-departure clearance.
I,
Just watch your private
Great
messages.
for smooth transition, and I'm excited for you
We'll
for your
call
new
Delta
adventure, dude.
771.
That's awesome. All right, window heat temps are set. Position lights I think you're out and steady. Yes, we are. Heading in altitude. Let's see. I have a little bit of that set. I was that was what I was fiddling with before I went live here. Yeah, I've got all that set. But I can turn the flight directors on, I think, here. Now, about the only complaint I have with this bird is the click spots just seem a little bit sensitive, or maybe it's just me. I don't know. Put RTO on the speed brake. And let's see if I can remember where that dang fuel flow reset is right there. There we go. Fuel used zeros. That's good. That's good. AP gens are on bus. We could at this point in time release the ground. And let's go ahead and get
Aircraft
the
calling center, that
doors
was carrier only.
closed. All right, beautiful. And I think we need to chocks. I might have chocks. Yeah, let's get those wheel chocks off. Awesome. Okay, very nice. Very nice. And I'm gonna push back here. We are, I should say, sitting right here at Minneapolis St. Paul. We're going to be taking 12 right, so I need to push back with my nose to the left. I'm expecting a taxi of Charlie Whiskey up here to 12 right. Charlie Whiskey and cross runway 22 or runway 4, whatever they call that. Set my altitude, my land altitude and cruise altitude. Yep, hey, I will get there, no doubt about that. That is super important. Kieran Kong, welcome. Happy Friday, man. Good to see you. Super important to do that, and I've left that I have left that out a time or two. All right, push style. We want to turn the nose left 90 degrees, and yeah, I don't know what I could probably put a certain amount of distance. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. It's probably fine. Yeah, boy, once those buzzers start going, man, it takes a long time to turn them off. All right, I have a PDC clearance, and it does not say anything about calling for taxi or push or anything. Sorry, push. but it does say call for taxi. And so I'm going to go ahead and we will... I think I'm trying to remember, how do I...
UPS 112, are you back?
I think that's all I need to do, and then I just shift L or shift P. It's been a little while since I've done
Yeah, 1228, send via the Killer 3,
Yes,
arrival runway 12, right transition, Minneapolis, altimeter
this particular
3012.
pushback. Let's put
Send via
the
Killer 3,
takeoff
1
speeds
right,
over here.
1228.
Okay. All right, we're gonna get that going and see what happens here. See what happens. Grumpy has the Phoenix, but haven't tried it yet. Yeah, man, get in there, get you some.
Aircraft
But
knowledge center, that was carrier only.
that looks
no
like a
voice.
pretty amazing aircraft. I'm telling you what, and I'm a Boeing guy, but I think that looks like a pretty amazing aircraft. It's above your pay grade at the moment. Too much to learn. Yeah, no.
Welcome to
It all starts that way, right?
Culture.
Just Rick, thanks for the follow, buddy. Just Rick, welcome. Happy Friday, man. I hope things are going well. We're gonna wait. I don't have the push. Okay, we're going. We're gonna see if it pushes us back to the right. B3D used to do it just kind of slick as a whistle. And if not, then no big deal. We'll just stop the push as we get out to the line here and get the engines going. Not looking like it's wanting to turn us here, is it? We'll give it a second. We're flying the America West today, and I don't believe America West flies from Minneapolis, St. Paul down to... Doesn't look like it's going to turn us. Minneapolis, St. Paul down to Dallas, Fort Worth. So we're just kind of winging it here. And that's all right, but I thought that looked like a cool livery. I've been looking for an excuse to try this livery out, so... All right, we should have been probably starting the... oh, geez, Louise. I should have been starting the engines as we go. We're going to go ahead and do the packs to... Set the packs to high for just a minute here. Get a little bit of AP pressure built up. And then we'll turn them off. And
Minneapolis Airport
we'll go
information,
to,
Delta is now current, altimeter 3012.
we're going to get number
Omaha Airport information, Echo is now current,
2.
Delta
Turn in here.
3005.
Maybe. There we go. I just had a solicitor show up. What? 8 p.m. on a Friday? Pentagon, you got to be kidding me. Holy moly.
UPS 112.
I always think a little bit about that though, and I'm like, I'm so thankful I'm not that guy. Like, that guy's probably, like, that's his food money, right? He's got to sell something to you. He's got to go door to door on a Friday. So as much as I want to just kind of lit into him, I just, again, I got to be thankful that it's not me trying to do that. But still, it's like boundaries, right, dude? Yeah, I hear you. Right, that's a pretty good start. Number 2. Let's get this going here. Oh, you just didn't answer? You got the Ring doorbell? Yeah, I love the Ring door, but your dogs go berserk. I'm with you. Speaking of dogs, by the way, I am right now currently home by myself. The junior first officer, his grandma and great-grandma all went to the Minions movie. So I am on dog patrol. And anybody who knows anything about puppies, you know that they're generally pretty good when people are home and kind of hanging out with them. But when they're left by themselves, that's when things get a little bit destructive. So I'm going to attempt to kind of jump back and
Aircraft calling
forth
center, that
a
was
little bit
carrier
here
only.
until the moviegoers get back, just in case. Yeah, the Minions. Yeah. I think it's the junior first officer's first real legit movie. So I think everybody's pretty excited, and hopefully that'll go well. All right, how are we doing here? Gen 1. We're genning. Gen 2 is genning. Very nice, very nice. We can turn the APU off. We can get the packs back on. And here's where we need to set the pressurization. We are cruising at 360 today. And our landing altitude down in Houston, Dallas Fort Worth is pretty low here. 500, yep, 567 actually, so that'll work. What else do I need to do here? I don't need any anti-ice. I can turn the probies on. Oops. I can, yeah, packs are there. ISO valves, auto, APU bleed can come off. Flaps. Time to set the flaps. We're going to go flaps 5 departure
Yep,
today.
you still are for about another
2
minutes, but you know, Winnipeg Center's offline. Radar service terminated. Change advisory frequencies for good night.
We did not get. What do I have here? Speed brake not armed. Yep, do not arm. Okay. We're going to turn again. We're going to hang a left here and head out on Delta, but we need to make sure that we get a little call into ATC. It's Minneapolis Center covering the whole works today, so it may take us just a second. Minneapolis Center, hello. Cactus 816 on the ground, Minneapolis, ready for taxi.
Cactus 816 Minneapolis Center, very good evening. Runway 12 right, taxi via Delta Whiskey, cross runway 4.
Delta Whiskey and crossing 4, Cactus 816. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Taxi lights, runway turn off
Cactus
lights.
816 Minneapolis Airport information. Delta's current altimeter 3012.
All right, we'll go get Delta 816. All right, Delta. Let's see if anything's changed here. Hey, Iowa Scotsman, what's going on, my friend? Great to see you, sir. It looks like the only thing that's really changed, the winds are about the same here. It's 1109er gusting 16. We've got a few, sorry, at 3,500 feet, 4,700. Altimeter is 3012. Oh, geez, Louise, I just about forgot to set the altimeter. Holy moly. That's what I'm talking about. Just when you think you have everything figured out, you don't.
Yeah, 1962 Delta's current in Minneapolis, altimeter 3012. Expect ILS runway 12
Cut those
left.
brakes.
ILS
and
12 left,
let's,
3012, United 1962.
Let's get going. Everything working there like it should. Good. Glad to hear it. Iowa Scotsman,
1962.
happy
Change
Friday,
transition,
brother.
expect ILS runway
Great
12
to see
left.
you, man.
Change the transition to 12
I
left,
hope you're
United
doing well. Hope you had a
1962.
good
We'll
week.
redo the box.
Everybody that does not know Iowa Scotsman, make sure you check him out on Twitch. Just did a Cessna 414 giveaway, man. The dude is a friggin' rock star. Alright, so we've got... oh, hey, hello. Don't mind me there, dude. I'm just taxiing a 730.
Delta 808 Chicago
Fully
Center's
loaded
offline. Radar service
737 out
terminated.
here.
Change
No big
advisory
deal.
frequencies approved. Good night.
Thanks for stopping right in front of me, guys. Oh, somehow I have my speed brakes armed. Oh, I had it pulled back on my yoke there. Hey, speaking of that, I need to do this, you guys. Let's get this set and let's get the what is it? It's the Pentagon. Back to the roots. It's the Pentagon go around cam. Pentagon is the guy that kind of initially gave the idea of the name for the go-around cam. So there you go, Pentagon. Yeah, fuel truck delivery guy is ready for this weekend. I guess he's going to get there in a friggin' hurry, man, one way or another, right? Sorry, boss, I can't work. The fuel truck was involved in a minor accident with the Cactus 816. I'm going to have to go home. Iowa Scotsman has everything, all desk storage, everything all set up. Yeah, that's right. You were working on
Walker 1550 Denver Center's
working on
offline. Radar
getting
service
everything
terminated. Change advisory frequencies
reset,
approved.
set
Good
up.
night.
That's, dude, so much work, but it'll be really, really worth it when it's all said and done. Got to get the stuff transferred, your streaming stuff over to your second computer. So you're going to be able to have a flight sim computer and a streaming computer separately, or separate. I take it. That's awesome, man. That's holy cow. That's going to be huge, dude. That's going to be huge. It's been a lot more work. Yeah, it always is, right? Iowa Scotsman, always is. Well, I tell you what. I come over here to Microsoft Flight Sim. When I fly out of places like Minneapolis, St. Paul, and it makes me really miss my flight beam scenery. I've got Denver and I've got Portland. I really need to start.
Yeah, 1228 information. Delta's current in Minneapolis, South Temperature
building up
3012.
my,
Change transition, expect ILS,
the
runway
rest of
12
my
left.
flight beam sceneries are so
Change
good.
transition to
So
1 to left,
good.
United 1228.
Minneapolis, St. Paul is one of the ones I have in X-Plane. Amazon Drive. Get some stuff if you're an Amazon Prime member, huh? Okay, nobody coming that way. Boy, we're framey here, guys. We are stuttery. What's going on here? I did install this update, and I did not do a restart on the computer. I did a restart on the sim, but I thought I'd be okay here. All right, there is runway 4, and it's Whiskey. I do think I have a little bit of a freeware add-on here for Minneapolis, St. Paul, because the taxiways are updated. But yeah, I need to take a look here and maybe add in some scenery. Now that I've got an airplane, I feel like I can fly to some of these Bravos. You know, gosh, it's daunting to think about trying to update your payware library for Microsoft Flight Sim on top of X-Plane, but yeah. I'm about to do a late night Friday workout at the gym. How long am I going to be online? This is a 2-hour and 4-minute flight, Pentagon, so you'll be just about done with your warm-up by then, so I'll probably miss you, but I'll be on. I'll be on for a couple hours, buddy. Do a set of lunges for me, would you, Rob? I admire that guy's dedication. Friday night, late night workout. That's some next level stuff there, Pentagon. Okay, around the bend. We are on the, by the way, just to kind of brief the departure, the Orski 2, which is a runway heading up to 7,000, will be vectored to our first point, which we're expecting a right-hand turn heading south. Climbing up to flight level
Cactus
3.
816, fly heading 120, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
120 and 12 right, clear for takeoff, Cactus 816. Aha, the guy read my mind. Oops, don't do that. Put that there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and arm the heading. I can't do that yet. Can I? Oh, I can arm the auto throttles. And heading select, there we go. Oh gosh. Oh, I just accidentally, oh my gosh. I just accidentally clicked the toga click spot.
Delta
Oh my gosh.
771 requesting
Did not mean to do that. Oh
start
my
and pushback.
goodness.
Delta 771, push
okay,
on to
this
Quebec
is
approved, expect 12 left for
bad.
departure,
This
advise
is
this
bad.
frequency ready taxi.
I'm full braking right now. I forgot there was a click spot there, and I clicked on it. I was gonna double check my. Oh man, this is bad.
Westjet
guys.
1049, radar
Don't
contact
tow
level
God
360,
taxi.
position is reported, good evening.
I'm not gonna get all the lights on, but I'll at least get the. I'll at least get the landing lights on. There's no way this is gonna end well, you guys. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That was a bad mistake. We're lined up and takeoff power set. Just by like it's by the books, guys. 80 knots already. How about that? Oh my goodness. Something about me and this plane, you guys. I don't even know.
Good job.
I don't know, Grumpy, that you could call that a good job. But we're airborne anyway. Okay, holy cow. Let's trim it here and let's get it under control. Flaps 2. Let's, you know what, before we screw this up, let's go Command A. We're on heading mode 120. Flaps are coming up. Altitude select. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. Hawker, holy moly. Hello, dude. I don't know if you were here to see that, but that's the how not to depart. That's 2 in a row.
Cactus 816, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
Cactus 816, 4,500 on the climb.
Cactus 816, altitude checks, climb and maintain, flight level 360, clear direct Rommel.
360, clear direct Rommel, Cactus 816. Yeah, as long as that guy didn't notice anything, then we're good to go.
United 1962, descend and maintain
You
4,000.
guys are sworn to secrecy.
4,000, yeah, 1916.
Buffet alert, that doesn't sound good. Okay, Rommel there, nav, LNav, VNav.
Delta 2270, contact Kansas City Center,
Holy moly,
125.72.
you guys, holy moly. I'd be in the river.
125.72
Gordo, thanks for the cheer bits, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so if you've never flown the PMDG 737, this little screw is a hidden click spot for toga. I have a tendency, like when I'm clicking around, I like to click like down in an area that's not active so that I can come over to my other screen over here and, you know, pull the map up. And so like right now I'm zooming in and out on my map. If I click on a click kind of a, you know, neutral click spot, like you don't get that little, zoom in and out deal. But holy cow, okay, that was some wild wacky stuff right there. Ooh, that's a nice shot. We're gonna get that shot as my that was my old profile pic. We're gonna take this baby. New mode, full screen, snip right there, baby. Boom.
Delta 771, ready back to
work.
Delta 771, runway through, correction, runway 12 left, taxi via Papa across runway 4, information Delta.
What the diddly? I can't do
Papa
anything
across
right now.
runway 4 runway 2 left.
There we go.
Delta 771.
We'll save that for later. Back inside, and I'm pretty sure, yep, through 10. Alright, let's do some cleanup here. Landing lights off. Runway turn off lights. We should
Citation
have.
7 November Kilo, Minneapolis Center,
We
give you
did
clearance
not
center,
have
request standby.
the engine starts to continuous. We didn't have the anti-collision lights on. We didn't have the strobe on. Other than that, this all looks okay. We have turned off the other brakes. We've stowed the gear. Flaps are up and 0. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're having a little
United
bit of a
1228, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000
unable
at 1220.
290 at Font. Where the heck is Font? That why not? Why can't we do 290?
Citation 7 November Echo, clearance is available, advisory to copy.
I don't know. Well, it'll have to do what it
7
can do, I
November Echo is
guess.
cleared to destination airport as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 410, 10 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency, squawk 6371, hold for release.
All right, away we go. So the last time I flew this plane, it was out of Innsbruck, and holy cow, did I make a mess out of that. This departure went better, although my mistake came earlier on in the taxi. Toga taxi.
Station 70, go reback correct. Advise
Toga
number
taxi.
one holding
It
short
could
for
be
your
a thing.
IFR release.
Could be a thing. All right, we're going to go ahead. I'm just about done with all my takeoff stuff here, so we're going to put the Pentagon go-around cam to bed for now.
3009er.
And, oh, it's the Grumpy Gordo go-around cam now, because he's got the cheer bits there. So Grumpy Gordo.
United 1962,
you know,
turn left heading
now the
230.
sponsor of the go-around cam. Congratulations.
FNO 230, United 1962.
And I appreciate your sponsorship. Well, I hope you guys are having a good Friday. I know there's a ton of people. Fridays are awesome. If you're watching Flight Sim on Twitch, man, there are so many people that are streaming right now. I was busy watching Continuum. I see Sim Caesar has jumped on there. We've got Slant Alpha. We've got Mustafa. I mean, holy cow, we have got a bunch of people. Oh, looks like Conti's done now. Oh, sorry, no, I thought that was DeLorean. It's not DeLorean, but yeah, I mean, Friday night, man, there is no shortage of really, really good streamers out there. So hopefully you're multi-streaming and multitasking. I have been known to do that myself.
1228, send to maintain 4000.
And don't blame me one little bit.
4000, United 1228.
It's a great way to spend your Friday.
United 1962, descend to maintain 3000.
Okay, we are through 180, so let's go ahead and set standard barrel.
3000, 1962.
And I'm just going to check my climb checklist here. Still we're good.
United 1962, turn left heading 150, intercept runway 12 left localizer.
150, join the localizer for United 1962.
Do have some big news, by the way, I'm going to share with you here once we get the top to climb. And let's get the heading bug updated here. We're going to make a turn just a little bit, so we'll kind of try to match that turn. There we go. Should be pretty close. And what's my lighting doing?
1962 is 4 miles from Washi, maintain 3000 to establish the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 12
We
left
kind of
approach.
have everything turned on that we need to.
ILS 12 left approach, maintain 3000 to establish on 1962.
1962, correct, and maintain 170 knots or greater until Washi.
70 or greater to Washi, United 1962.
All right, that looks good. That looks good.
Delta 771, holding short, 12 left. At Papa 10.
Simbrief gave me
Delta
flight level
771, fly
400
heading
today. I'm like,
100,
tempting
runway
as that
12
is,
left, cleared for takeoff. Traffic's on a
I
8
don't
mile
know that
final.
I want to push my 737 up that high.
100, traffic on an
By the way, we're
final.
flying down to the destination of the Friday night op today, so we're going to be a little bit busy, which I'm looking forward to.
1962, runway
seeing
12
if I
left,
can
clear to land.
maneuver this
Traffic
guy
departs prior to
into
your arrival.
a
12 left, clear to land on
featured
1962.
airport on a Friday night.
United 1228, turn left heading
We
240.
shall see.
Left 240, United
It could get ugly. I'm going to get to the top of climb, and I may need to go check on the dogs. I'm hearing some unusual sounds. Is that the right way to put it? It may be the first of many trips until the moviegoers make it back. All right, away we go. We're on our way out toward, actually heading towards Omaha, Nebraska right now. And I can go ahead now that we're kind of
Delta
going here. I can
771,
show
radar
you the
contact, say
route.
altitude leaving.
It's a pretty basic route here again, out of here on the Horsky 2
South up,
departure, and
Hawking
basically
3000 for
slightly
7000.
south-southwest all the
771,
way
thanks.
down.
Climb,
A little bit
maintain
of
flight
weather
level
down here
390.
north of Dallas-Fort Worth, but we're coming in on the
Climb
Victory
390,
2
Delta 771.
arrival, and they are landing south right now at Dallas-Fort Worth. The conditions at DFW really are pretty good.
United 1228, turn left heading
Clear with a few clouds at
left turn
8,000.
100, intercept runway 12 left.
2901.
Left turn 100.
Winds are 166. So right now the storms are staying north of the area, so hopefully they'll not factor in, although maybe on descent we may run into a little bit of trouble. As you can see, there's some pretty significant storms happening right there, so we need to be careful about that. But
Delta 771, clear direct
but
to White.
that's the plan of attack, you guys, and
Clear direct White.
so
Delta
far so
771.
good. Everything is working very well.
Cactus 816 for traffic, amend altitude, climb and maintain flight level 350.
350 for traffic, Cactus 816. All right, we can do that.
United 1228, send and maintain 3000.
All right, good deal.
3000 now, United 1228.
That's set and armed, and we are rocking and rolling.
United 1228 is 6 miles from Washi, turn left heading 090, maintain 3000 until established, and localizer cleared ILS, runway 12 left approach.
090, 3000 until established,
I'm
cleared
going to
ILS
be able
12
to do a
left.
little makeup
United
stream here. I
1228.
missed out on yesterday's Virtual USA Flying Club event. They had the Grandfather Mountain Highland Games. I was planning on flying that Porter here in Microsoft Flight Sim, but as it turned out, I was unable to attend. And, that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. We had a bit of a surprise visit. Well, not a surprise
United
visit, but
1962, welcome to Minneapolis.
a
Take Papa to
surprise
park.
extended stay from
Papa
the
the
junior
parking,
first
we're in
officer,
the alley for United
which
1960, recognize.
is a great thing to have, right?
United 1962, rather make it Papa and Delta.
But we
Papa
thought he
Delta,
was coming
United
up
1962.
for the weekend and heading back home, and he was able to stay with us for the rest of the week. So that was pretty cool. Yesterday we were doing, gosh, what were we doing? Building, we were building a wooden train, he and I, yesterday during the Virtual USA Flying Club event. So you gotta be flexible, man. Gotta be able to roll with the punches. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice livery. Cactus.
United 1228, runway 12 left, clear to land.
Wasn't Cactus the call sign of Sully also? What was the plane he was flying? He wasn't flying America West. What was he flying? Was that bought out? Was Cactus
JetBlue 416,
bought out by
Minneapolis Center,
America
good evening,
West?
squawk 6366.
What was that exactly, you guys? I can't remember.
United 1228, runway 12 left, clear to land.
Clear land 12 left, United 1228.
All right, 3320. We're going to level at 350 for just a little bit.
Number 1 is ready for departure.
Cactus 816, climb and maintain flight level 360.
360, Cactus 816. I don't have
Citation
traffic
7
turned
November
on to do
Echo,
that. There
release
he
for
is.
departure, time now
There he
0027,
is, that dirty
clearance
dog.
void,
He's
if not
up above
airborne by
us.
0040, change to advisory
And,
frequencies approved for Port Airborne.
3,000 above us, so we're okay.
Port Airborne, citation 7 November Echo.
There we go. 360. All right. The other thing I didn't do is usually I put terrain on this side, and even though it doesn't work, I put weather on the other side. Someday, right? Fingers crossed, someday that weather is going to work for us. This is actually going to be more of a pain in the neck than anything, so turn that off, just get rid of it so I can see the traffic.
JetBlue 416, radar
Couple
contact
of,
40 miles
I guess that's
northwest
our
of
guy right
O'Neill,
there.
verify altitude.
Passing just a little bit to our right. I can see him out the first officer side here. Yep, there he is. You can see the contrail. 1 to go. I think we have pretty good ATC coverage all the way down. Part of why I picked Minneapolis is I wanted just a little bit longer of a flight. You know, just give the plane a few more minutes to have trouble if it's going to. I didn't want like a long haul, you know, like a 4-hour deal, but 2 hours was just about right. And here we are at top of climb. Let's jump over to the Volanta page here. Check our top of climb report. I need to get this in. Oh, hey, hello. We are Minneapolis St. Paul. I was at my home airport just a second ago.
Minneapolis Tower citation 7 November Echo through 3000.
Okay, let's add the
Citation
flight
7
plan
November Echo,
from
Minneapolis Center, Roger.
Batson.
Should have you on radar here in a minute.
And there we go. Alright, so like I said, we've got, part of why I picked this is because we had some coverage. I was going to go Cleveland if Minneapolis St. Paul wasn't on. I was going to go Cleveland ARTCC because they were up and running, but they had this little blank spot. This one here, we've got Kansas City Center online, which is not unheard of. I'm surprised we don't have Albuquerque Center, because a lot of times the coverage area will extend past kind of what.
Cactus 816, clear direct Will Rogers, India Romeo Whiskey.
All right, direct Oklahoma City, Cactus 816. Hang on for 1 second, you guys.
Minneapolis Center.
A little shortcut, baby. Love it. That's
Buffalo.
Wichita. There's Will Rogers.
Aircraft calling Minneapolis Center, stand by.
Boom.
Citation 7 November Echo, radar contact,
That'd
say
be
altitude
cool.
leaving.
We are at 5000 7 November Echo.
Citation 7 November Echo, thanks.
All right, so,
Climb maintain flight level
yeah, we're
410,
taking-
turn left,
that
direct
takes us
to
straight
Lincoln.
from where we're at.
Resume on navigation.
We don't have to go past
I maintain
Wichita.
flight
We
level
can cut the
410
corners
left
just a little
direct,
bit.
Lincoln,
That's cool.
resume on nav. 7
But
November
anyway,
Echo.
this is where we're heading. Dallas,
United
Fort Worth.
1228, welcome to Minneapolis. Taxi departure via Papa and Delta if you need it.
Not on
Pop Delta,
United
United
That's a
1228.
busy airport. I would expect nothing less on a Friday night. Let's see what we have here for traffic. 97 guys coming in. And 92 on the way out. That's a pretty good balance, guys. These guys handle it well, though. You'll be impressed. I hope. I hope I can fly it like it needs to be flown. But you can see here, they've got 4 airports or 4 runways they can use, and actually more than that if they need to. They've got these little diagonal runways, these crosswind runways.
November Charlie Juliet 32 Minneapolis
But
Center.
this is one
what's
of
the
two.
telephony for your call sign?
Featured
It's on North
airfields. We've
Central.
got George Bush down here. That's also
North Central 32, Roger. Cleared to the Buffalo Airport as filed. Maintain
one of the featured
3000.
airports.
Expect flight level
73
250
and
10 minutes
32
after
down
departure.
there at,
Departure this frequency. Squawk
at India Alpha
6346.
Hotel. So that'll take a little bit of the traffic pressure off as well.
Cleared to the Buffalo
Really, that's a
Airport as
smart
filed,
idea
maintain
in a
3000,
Friday night
expect
ops.
flight level
But
250, 10 minutes after departure.
there's Will
Remain this
Rogers.
frequency,
Here's
squawk 6346.
New Orleans. I mean,
North
there's all
Central
kinds. Jacksonville,
North Central 32, reback correct.
Orlando,
Expect runway 10 left for departure. Advise ready taxi.
Memphis.
Flying cloud
lots
altimeter
of places to fly
3011.
tonight. Some of our friends are up here. There's Nixie, Nix Aviation. He's in the AC-50. Any other green airplanes flying around here? I did see a couple guys earlier flying. Figured we'll see some more. Here's one. Aspiring aviator. He's just buzzing around the BPI area in the A320. Probably just getting kind of familiar with things. Potentially. Oh, hey, look at Central America and Northern South America. Wow, this would be a nice place to fly tonight. They do a good job there. Europe's gone to bed for the most part. Looks like there's still some stuff in northern Russia. And, oh, Australia. I love flying down in Australia. They're online right now. It's kind of midday down there, so... so there you go. There's your Volanta top of climb report. And looking forward to heading down to Dallas with you guys. I might see if the controller would be so kind as to let me go check on my dogs here. Minneapolis Center, Cactus 816. Are we okay to step away for about 5 minutes?
Cactus 816. Yeah, that's fine. Report back.
Wilco 816. All right, guys. I will be right back. Let me go see how they're doing. And, yeah, we'll keep going.
This aircraft on frequency Minneapolis Center is closing. Delta 771, radar service turn change of advisory frequency is approved. Good day.
Changing to Unicom, Delta 771. Good night.
WestJet
Thanks for
1049, radar service turn change of advisory frequency approved. See ya. JetBlue 416, change of advisory frequency is approved. Good night. Radar service terminated. Citation 7 November Echo, thanks for flying. Radar service terminated, change of advisory frequency is approved. In about, it'll be about 7 minutes, you'll be in Kansas City Center's airspace, so you give them a call.
Unicom 7 November Echo, good night.
Cactus 816, if you've come back, same to you. Radar service terminated, change of advisory frequency approved. North Central 32, I'm signing off. You can partially on Unicom 122.8. Break all aircraft on frequency. Monitor Unicom 122.8 for traffic advisors. Minneapolis Center is now closed.
Good night.
I did hear the good news there that center had to sign off. That's a bummer, but you know, he got us a good start anyway, and we will be not too much longer into Kansas City. 25,725. I'm gonna go ahead and tune that in just to have it here. Just make sure that that's what it is on X pilots. Sorry, V pilots. Yeah, 25,725. Okay. All right. You know what I'm going to do is just also. There is a control setting here. Wait, is it general?
Kansas City City net at 1271 is 40 miles south of Hill City at level 370.
United 1271, Kansas City Center, radar contact, clock 1145.
Okay.
1145, and just so you know, Denver Center gave us direct destination, United 1271.
Oh, well, in that case, I have holding instructions for you, but it's ready to jump.
Oh, jeez.
And just like that, we're back on the route.
That was pretty funny, actually.
Center, good evening, Primary 4211 with you, flightable
That was
360.
pretty funny.
Primary 4211, Kansas City Center, ident.
Well, ident, Primary 4211.
This is, oh yeah, I like this controller. He's really good.
Primary 4211, radar contact, 78 Southeast St. Louis, VOR.
Roger that, Primary 4211, thanks.
All right, I told you I have some big news here. I'm going to go ahead and announce this. It's not, well, okay, it's not huge news here, but due to the amount of fun that we had flying the R-44 in the last Bush League backcountry fly-in, I have made a bit of an investment here in my first ever payware helicopter for Microsoft Flight Sim. I went ahead and bit the bullet and purchased the HPG Airbus 145 and did get it installed today. I still have a bit of configuring I need to do. I've got to get the TDS integration squared away and just make sure I have all the things.
Envoy 3591, Kansas City Center,
I need to work
ident.
through the checklist a little bit, but it is installed. It is functioning semi properly. I haven't had it off the ground yet, but I did power it up and get the engine going and all that good stuff. So
Envoy 3591, radar
really
contact, 33
excited
Southeast
about
Bloomington,
this.
VOR, climate maintain for level 310.
I've been watching continuing fly this for the past
Did you want
several
to stay there?
days. And he also has the expansion pack, which I don't have
Maintain
yet.
for level 300.
I'm going to consider it though.
300, Roger, and
Interesting.
please step away
But
for this.
I'm gonna
Sure.
take this first step here because it's a semi, expensive add-on. It was so I'm not jumping right in with both feet just yet. I'm gonna make sure it's working like it should, and it looks phenomenal, and it sounds out from what I've done so far. It sounds excellent, and I'm really looking forward to flying it around. It comes with a civilian variant, a luxury variant, and a military variant in this base package. So yeah, like I say, very, very excited about this, and I am committing to making helicopter
November 24, Bravo Delta. Denver
ops,
Center is
I
offline.
guess,
Frequency change
a
approved.
regular monthly part of the stream. In fact, I've already got a
Frequency change
date
approved.
sort of carved out
Thank you for the
in
service. Bye-bye.
August, and potentially it could be more than one, depending on what else is going on. But I've been
Cargo
having an
51,
absolute
Kansas City
blast
Center, squawk
flying
1175.
helicopters, and I'm not very good at it. So if you've never flown helicopters and you're like a little bit stressed out about doing it because they're hard, understand they are. but they're super addicting and fun, and with practice you get better. I think if you watched my stream on the Bush League Monday, which actually was Tuesday, you'll see that I made some improvement over the very first time I streamed my helicopter, where I
Okay, Texas Cargo
probably
51
caught it on fire
Roger.
like
I don't
8
see
times
you.
in
Say
a
position.
half an hour. So you can get better, you can improve, and the more you practice, the better you get, the more enjoyable those helicopters get, and the more versatile you realize they are. And so, you know, I feel like I've got now a good option in X-plane, and I actually have 3. I feel kind of embarrassed to say that, but I've got 3 helicopters in X-plane now.
Texas Cargo 51
that I'm
Roger. Radar
running, and now
contact.
one in
Normal, please.
Microsoft
Normal
Flight
mode,
Sim.
Charlie.
So, but man, I tell you what, it's hard to resist. Once I realized what the world was like in a helicopter, and just how every place I've flown now feels and looks different.
Well, everything I got says I am.
I'm like, yeah, that needs to happen in Microsoft Flight Sim, just because
So I don't know what to do.
of obviously
Okay,
the
Texas Cargo 51
VFR
just turn on now.
world
Thank
that
you. Climb and maintain
Sobo
level
has
360.
created. Edmund, what's
Roger,
going on,
340,
man? Yeah, not much
360.
free time. Absolutely right. So not a lot of time to chit chat as well, but this one has a little bit of an autopilot, I guess, Edmund. Heck, Conti flew the sucker in. He flew an ILS into San Diego last night. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know that that's what I want to do, is, you know, instrument flights with my helicopter, but the ability to be able to throw it on autopilot every once in a while if you need to, that does appeal to me. So you saw that. Yeah, that was pretty awesome, wasn't it? I mean, that guy, it's pretty cool. So I'm testing out, again, I'm testing out some things, some settings to see, you know, just if I can get the flight dynamics to be semi what they feel like in X-plane, and yeah, I'm interested in all of it, but I was very impressed with what I saw with Continuum Stream. And if you are a member of High Performance Group, you should be thanking Conti, because he got you at least one sale there. So let him try that at WM01. Yeah, right. I don't know, man. We need a few helipads like that, like the Warrior Mountain helipad. There's that, you know, that's the other thing, is I'm perusing the flightsim.to for looking for freeware airports. I'm looking for helipads, right? I'm looking for places that I can land that Airbus. So, but yeah, I tell you what, I don't know, man. He flew that sucker pretty nicely. He looks like he knows what he's doing. No doubt about it. I'm just happy we were able to get it down there, even though I did crash it once. But considering that it had to be at least 6 times I crashed the first time I tried to fly it, and I streamed it. Yeah, I'll take that. Just in case you're wondering, there is also an early expansion pack, early access expansion pack, which includes all kinds of stuff, like you can drop, you know, rescue guys out. You can, I think what people like, this is the medical variant, which is pretty cool. But I think what people are really enjoying is this idea that you can go fight fires. And so it gives you like missions where it says, hey, there's a fire here, and you got to fly there, and you can refill. And anyway, that is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. The medical variant, Coast Guard kind of thing, the EMS thing. Ooh, that looks cool right there. You know, like that stuff doesn't. You know, that stuff doesn't appeal to me as much as the firefighting deal, but anyway, the whole works. By the way, if you're interested, so the base package runs about $43 US, and the expansion pack is $35. But since it is early access and they're working on it, you get a little bit of a discount there. So $7 off the base pack and $5 off the expansion pack. So you know, just in case. How does the firefighting stuff work? It works well. I have not tried it. I don't have the expansion pack. I just have the base pack. I want to just see if I can get it running and make sure it's working with everything. I want to make sure that it's not also I want to make sure my system can handle it, right? And then I'll look at that. But I've seen two different people that have used the firefighting thing, and it looks friggin' cool. Hey, friend of all, dude, happy anniversary, lucky 7, man. And can confirm, friend of all is saying that the 145, that Airbus is fun, extensive aviation, and display
American
options.
1032, contact Memphis Center 133.65.
Like, one of the final sort of
Thanks for your help
tipping
today.
points, I guess, for me was the fact that it integrates with the TDI GTN 750. I've had nothing but trouble with that PMS GTN 750. So while I appreciate that that's free, and I know the guys are working on it and all that stuff, that TDI just is so much more functional for me and works so much better with my system. So when I saw that helicopter worked with that natively, that was exciting. So that's still something though that I need to set up. That wasn't something, at least when I first fired it up, that it naturally recognized. I think there's some configuration that I have to do, but I set it up. I installed it when I got home from work today. I got paid today. I'm like, yes. So I installed it, set it up right before this stream. So I haven't had a lot of chance to really mess with it. But
Hi,
friend all,
kid.
welcome, man. And .34 is here. Tim, hello, happy Friday, dude. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. You guys hopefully are having a good night. Hopefully it was a good week for you. We're on our way from Minneapolis, St. Paul down to Dallas, Fort Worth for the Friday night op. And just about to get into Kansas City Center coverage. We had Minneapolis coverage for a little while, but he had to head out. So we're expecting to pick things up here. And I don't know, just a few miles, 100 miles or so, probably. Another, 15 minutes-ish. And we should be controlled all the way down to DFW. Is that a fussy pants thing? I was just looking at a firm, Tim. That is the first payware helicopter that is available in Microsoft Flight Sim. Now there are a couple, I think 3 freeware helis.
Center United 1271. Can we get direct destination?
The Rotor Sim Pilot Group.
United 1271, I could give you direct destination, but then you and then I would be killed by Fort Worth Center in that order.
Yeah, let's look at this H. They've got a H125.
So you're working on it. Okay, cool. Thanks, United 1271.
They also have.
I'll call them.
Yeah, and this is similar to the one we have there, and they have an R44 also that I have flown, and they're both nice. The problem that I had with them, and what ultimately was the deal breaker, is I did not have the PMS GTN 750, so I wasn't able to use any of the avionics, including the radios. So I wasn't able to talk to anybody. But if you're just interested in what helicopters feel like in Microsoft Flight Sim, the Rotor Sim guy has, let's see, the Rotor Sim guy has a couple, and then there's this Cabra G2 that also is out there, and I don't know who did this one. But it looks interesting also. Got friends. Yeah, sorry, got friends. So there it is. There's the HGC Cabri 2.
Delta 2270, contact
And
Fort Worth Center
again,
120.77.
it looks nice. It looks solid.
Small.
I think it's going to be one that's a little bit more squirrely and hard to handle, but anyway,
Canada
more and more
1271.
there's some pretty good options, guys, for
Canada 1271.
helicopter
They're
guys.
unable direct. The best they can do is
Well, I passed
from
through
present
Memphis
position
Center.
direct to the Will Rogers
Nixie.
VOR.
Hello, what's
and
up,
then
man?
on the Victory 2 arrival.
You're flying into Atlantic from Uniform Oscar X-ray. I don't think I will. I think I'm going to be a little bit east of
Yeah, United 1271. Sorry, we're unable. We'll just we'll stick to the road.
Go straight from
Roger.
Kansas City into Fort Worth. Can I see? Oh, there's Nixie. Yeah, man, there he is. He's getting ready to. Kind of looks like maybe you're just departing, heading to the east into Atlanta. Man, it's surprising on a Friday night.
Kansas City
Atlanta
Center, citation 7 November Echo with
is
you,
not
level
going. That's a
410.
rare thing.
Citation November 7
In
November
fact,
Echo,
if you
Kansas
look
City
at the
Center right now.
US,
Ident 7
it's
November
pretty
Echo.
sparse right now for a Friday night. You got Boston, you got Jacksonville, and then all the action happening here in Texas. Grumpy Gordo, I can't see everybody. Well, okay, so here's what I can see.
Number 7 November Echo, radar contact 25 Southeast Pawnee City.
Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Where is it? Flights. Aircraft. There's they've changed things a little bit here. Some things I can't see anymore because they're premium services. Maybe I can't see this anymore. I used to be able to, yeah, I guess I can't. I don't have that ability now to see what I thought I could. I used to be able to pull up
Delta 808, contact Memphis Center
menu that would
133.65.
who was on VATSIM, who was on POSCON, who was on IDAO. I think, though, that this is a pretty good representation of everybody who's flying virtually tonight. And again, everybody who's green is somebody who I've friended. So you can see
Primary
there's a couple,
4211, contact Memphis Center 133.65.
there's 5 of my buddies that are up
3365,
now
Primary
cruising around,
4211.
and a few other guys that are offline. But
Some
once
Delta
they
calls or
went,
something.
once they introduced the
Delta 780,
premium service, they took away a lot of those,
Ready for taxi.
a lot of those options for us guys that
Okay, Delta 780 is
didn't
a
feel
ramp
like
and
paying the
control.
money.
Push
And
this
really
at
all I
your own
wanted
risk.
was
Call
just
me
a
when
way
you're ready
to
for taxi.
check my map to see who's
For
covering
taxi 780.
what area. I missed that. I used to use, what did I used to use? Gosh, I don't remember what I used to use now. That's sad. I just got to contact me from Kansas City. Let me check in with them, and then we'll see if we can remember what we used to use for our ATC coverage tool. 25. Yeah, that's us right there. That's where we're at here. So, and I'm gonna check in. My dogs are going crazy again. Kansas City Center. Good evening, Cactus 816 at 360. We're just south of Omaha.
Cactus 816, Kansas City Center, ident.
Ident, Cactus 816.
Cactus 816, radar contact 30 Northeast Pawnee City.
You're at the train station? All right, man. Well, 0.34. I hope that it's not like Yellowstone, like the TV series Yellowstone there, man. No, you drop people off at the train station in Yellowstone. You'll pick up your moms. Enjoy, buddy. Thanks for checking in, Tim. Grumpy's flying from Key West to Miami, so yeah, I might be able to see you, but Grumpy, here's the deal. Is I would need to know. Oh, there you are, Grumpy. Yeah, man, in the 414, buddy. There you go.
Kansas City Center, hello. United 1235 with you, flight level 2390.
Now, since this is a premium deal, I can't
United
add.
1235, Kansas City Center, squawk
Grumpy just added me.
1110.
All right. There you go. You just turned into the green airplane there, Grumpy Gordo.
1110, 1110.
Yeah, that's one thing I can't do as a freeware guy. I can't add friends. But yeah, man, safe travels, and you can even get like a little bit of information sometimes. Yeah,
United
like
1235, radar contact 30 Northwest Garden City VR.
And did a little touch and go or something at Key West. Ooh, a nice landing at Key West. Holy cow, look at that. 21 FPS, 0.94 Gs. Dude, that's pretty nice, man. Oh, what about this one here? Oh no, the first one. Uh-oh, must have a little bounce, maybe? That's too far for a bounce. Sometimes when you depart, it registers a takeoff, but this is more like where the landing would have been, and that's a really good landing still. 291 at 90 knots, but 1.7 on 1.07 on the G's. Nicely done. See, that's what you get right there. The world just saw how well you flew that plane there, Grumpy Gordo. I hope that was okay. Man. Oh, it's just a freight train going through, Tim says. Okay. Okay. 0.34, have you seen Yellowstone? Have you seen that that show? You know what I'm talking about with the train station? Yeah, man, that was good. That was good. I would take that. Like I said, when I land, I'm looking for just a couple things. And number one, I want to put it down in the touchdown zone. Number two, I want it on the center line. And number three, I want it to be 1.5 Gs or less. And if it's a big aircraft, I want it 2 Gs or less. If I can get those three things, then I feel like that's
Convoy
a pretty good
3591, Kansas City Center.
Now, the fourth thing, the ego thing, right, is a nice smooth FPS. But that, in talking to my real world pilot friends, the landing rate, that's not really a thing. They don't care about that. I mean, obviously they don't want to slam it in there, but the G-forces kind of take care of that. They feel like if they can keep it to a G.5, then that's a pretty good landing. Some of those planes, again, as you probably know, like they require a certain amount of G-force in order to activate speed brakes and auto brakes and all that good stuff. If you butter it in there too smoothly, it's actually unsafe. So that's what I tell everybody when when I slam it in. All right.
Delta 780, runway 29er, taxi via Charlie Tango, cross runway 24.
So we're just about to
Taxi to runway 29.
get to
Charlie, cross runway 24, Delta 780.
Wichita.
Delta 780, verify Charlie,
Even though we're not going to
Tango, and
Wichita,
cross 24.
I think it's maybe not a bad time to start to brief this
We're
arrival.
Charlie Tango to cross
Let's see.
runway 24.
Thank you.
Victory arrival.
American 303, Albuquerque
ahead and
Center is
do this
offline.
real
For the change
fast.
approved. Have a good day.
Okay, have a great day, American 303.
Victory 2. And while I do that, I'm also going to pick up the ATIS here. Give me just a second. But Victory 2, okay, we're coming in here at iBake. This is us. We'll need to be 290 in terms of speed and between 260 and 240 at Font. 220 and 200 at Winster. Again, same speed. 16 and 3 at 270 at Kruth. Victory, we need to be 250 and between 10 and 11. We hang a left to Z-Man. It's 7 and 9, and then I believe I think we come over here to Bob. So we need to be down to 5,000 and 230, and then we get vectored in here, landing to the south. Almost sure. We'll just double check that. That's the there you go. Taking forever to get clearance down there. Oh man, yeah. Are they caught up a little bit in the event also, or is it just one of those deals where there's like one center controller that's controlling the entire area? Now I know why they don't want 230 at Font. Font needs to be oh no, 290. That's exactly what it's supposed to be. 290. Okay, so yeah, 260 and 240. That's a good flight level. Winster 220 and 200, and the speed's good there. Cruth 270 between 13 and 16. We go to Z-Man. Nope, we go to Victory, sorry. 250 on the speed between 10 and 11.
Runway 3591, Kansas City Center.
Yep, 250 and between 7 and 9, and then FOP 5,000 and 230. Good deal. And then the approach. So let's
and Envoy 3591, we're back.
No, we're not quite
Runway
close enough to
roger.
get the ATIS yet, but right now we're currently planning a 18 what are we planning? 18 left arrival. Okay. We can also do a little bit of descent forecast planning. We'll use our SimBrief data here to help us out. And I might need to go check on my dogs again. It sounds like World War III up there. It's hilarious. I've got, most of you know, I've got 2 golden retriever pups.
Runway
Each
3591,
one of them
Big
now
America.
are over 30 pounds.
Should we
And I've
switch over to
got a
Memphis?
small
I'm still waiting for them
Pomeranian
to take the handoff.
who weighs 7 pounds.
No worries.
But he thinks that he
Kansas City
is
American, 2429, we're back.
every bit as big as they are, and when they start to roughhouse, he wants to be in the middle of it. So it's hilarious. For the most part, they're pretty good with him. All right, sorry guys, I'm trying to pull up my descent planning info here. All right. Okay, so we could go. Let's put a little bit of information in here. At 310, we have forecasted winds at 241 and 10. That's not bad. Then
Runway 3591, contact Memphis Center, 133.65.
133.65, come on up. Envoy 3591.
Texas Cargo 51, contact Memphis Center, 133.65.
3365, Texas Cargo 51 Heavy. Good evening, sir.
Texas Cargo, that sounds like a fun cargo plane. Only 7 knots at flight level 200. That's crazy. And then down at 100, 10,000 feet here, 351 and 6. Well, nice light winds on the approach anyway, despite all the weather in the area. So that's pretty cool. And then let's put some fixed rings here around while we're here. I like to set a 10-mile ring. That's when I start to configure flaps. 7-mile ring is when I start to kind of think about speed, and then the 4-mile ring is when I need to be fully configured. All right, and then let's see, what else do I need to do? That all looks fine. Whoops. I just accidentally might have just come off my approach accidentally here. There we go. That's set. I will just reset it here. Okay. Gretsch transition, ILS 18 left. Perfect. And okay, that's in. One last check here. It's we may have to change this, but we'll put this in at least for now. I've got a localizer of 110.55. And my course heading for 18 left is 176. We'll put that in. If we have to change, we'll change. But you never know, we might be right. And in that case, we've taken care of one extra thing we don't have to worry about. Which is good. Which is good. Alright, Tim, take care, man. Tell hello. Tell your mom hi. Tell your mom I says hi. We'll see you next time, buddy. Yeah, very, very excited about the possibility of flying helicopters in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm not going to lie. That is a month ago. Well, no, I was kind of messing around with them about a month ago. Maybe not. 2 months ago, let's say that. Beginning of the summer, I was only mildly curious. And then
United 1271, descend to maintain for level 360.
Level 360, United 1271.
And then I was convinced by a couple different guys to give it a try. Just try that R44. And it was the Memorial Day sale. I'm like, all right, it's whatever, 20 bucks. What are you out? You don't like it? It's 20 bucks. No big deal. And holy moly. No looking back now, man. I love them. They're awesome, and really going to be
780 RNAV to Haggy, runway 29
an unexpected bonus addition to
runway
what
29,
I think the stream
Delta
is going
780.
to end up
Delta
with.
780,
So,
verify your first RNAV waypoint, RNAV to Haggy.
yeah,
Direct
Edmund
Haggy up
knows,
to
man.
takeoff.
Edmund,
Runway 29,
Edmund
Delta 780.
and Good
United
Fixins and I
1271, contact
were kind of
Fort Worth
fiddling
Center
around with it the other day,
135.45.
and having
13545,
some
United
fun.
1271, thanks.
No doubt about that. Edmund even went a little bit past. Edmund and Good Fixins went a little bit past what I was able to do, and they actually modified a joystick to work as a cyclic. And again, are you kind of getting used to that? Is that working for you, Edmund? I mean, I don't have really the ability to do that on mine because I use it for other planes, but I could see the benefit of it, and he's confirming that. Yeah, you need rudder pedals. Oh, holy moly! Are you doing it then with the twist? Is that how you're doing the anti-torque? Yeah, the rudder pedals are essential, no question about it. Cyclic rudder is a demon. Oh yeah, I can't imagine because you're pitching and rolling, and at the same time you're trying to anti-torque with the twist. Ooh boy. And I'm holding my left hand up. I learned how to fly
Air
the
Wisconsin
helicopter
1639, contact at Loma City Approach
not with
12416.
my right hand. So right down here,
Wisconsin
I
1639.
have,
Great
well,
job
as you
handling
guys can
that,
see on the
I guess defection by DNA.
on the friend to all
Never heard of
go-around cam.
airline going defunct midair.
On my right-hand
Yeah,
side, I've
first
got
notes have to
the
be two.
typical Bravo throttle quadrant, right? So I'm using
American
my
2429,
first,
contact Memphis Center 133.65.
my first axis here. I'm using it as my collective. So that's how I raise up and down.
Hey,
Normally,
United
that
1271,
is,
can we get that
you
frequency
would
again?
find that on the left-hand side of the helicopter pilot, because the right hand would be right in the middle, holding the cyclic. Well, so for me it's backwards. So I've got, you can see the, maybe you can't quite see it. Is that a little bit better view? I don't know. Here's, okay, so here's my thrust
Delta
master.
720, correction 780.
It's not
radar
active
contact,
right now, but
speed.
this is what I'm using as the cyclic.
Rossi 2700.
And then over here,
Delta
I'm using
780,
that,
roger, climb and maintain, followable tree 40.
first
I'm
quadrant of the
3240,
Bravo as the
Delta
collective.
780.
And so what Edmund's doing, I don't know how well you can see this, but he's actually using these joysticks have a twist capability that he's using in lieu of the rudder pedals as the torque pedals, which, if you've never flown a helicopter, you can't appreciate just how much of an extra challenge that is. I mean, it's hard enough with the torque pedals, but oh man.
November 7 November Echo, cross 60 northwest
Well,
of
Edmund,
Wall at flight level
I'm doubly
330.
impressed because it sounds like you put that
Cross
sucker
60
down. I
northwest
saw
of Wall
the
at flight level
picture
330,
on my
7
Discord,
November
but it
Echo.
sounds like you put that sucker down like a number of times with less than ideal hardware. So yeah, man, that's some props right there. Lucky crashes. I think it's more than that, buddy. I think it's more than that. I don't know. That's hilarious, dude. Oh man. All right, I am checking out. Let's see here. Okay, I think we're good there. I think, yeah, we're just nothing left to do here but start the descent here shortly. Again, since we have ATC, we you know, we'll kind of make some plans, but they'll help us out. You know, we're not imminent here. Yeah, we're past we're 160 past, so 200 and some miles to descent, but it'll start, things will start happening in a hurry here. So we're ready to go. Well, Edmund, I don't know if you have Microsoft Flight Sim, but if you do, I will. I'll let you know about that Airbus. Pretty spendy, I think, for a work in progress plane, but I don't think it's. I think it's appropriate. I think with what it has, what it offers, I think that it's appropriately priced. All right, hold on here. Oh my gosh, I gotta go check on these dogs. I wonder if where am I at controller wise? Am I okay? Oh yeah, I'm in the middle of it. So I'm gonna call him and request permission away here. Center Cactus 816. Are we okay to step away for about 5 minutes?
Cactus 816, affirmative.
All right, guys. Sorry to do this to you again, but I got to go check on WWF upstairs. Be right back.
United 1235, contact Fort Worth Center 120.77. United 1235, Kansas City Center.
Sorry, United 1235 missed the switch. What was it?
United 1235, no problem. Contact Fort Worth Center 120.77.
12077 for United 1235. Thanks for the help tonight. We'll see you later.
Good.
Well, good news, everybody. The reinforcements are here. The moviegoers are back. So nothing was seriously damaged upstairs, so that's good. Edmund's stuck in X-Plane 11. Okay, yeah. I'm going to try coding interfaces, and MSFS is usually a pain for that kind of stuff. I don't know what that is, so I'm very happy with X-Plane 11, though, and I better check back in here. Kansas City, Cactus 816, we're back.
Cactus 816, roger.
Man, KC is strangely quiet. Look at that, though. Now there's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planes. Guy's just about out of here. This is kind of like Indy Center. It's got some amazing places to fly. Amazing places to fly, but it just doesn't have a lot of ATC coverage, and so there's not a lot of traffic that's down here. And I mean, St. Louis, Kansas City, obviously Wichita, you know, so some bigger airports, but just some cool places. Tulsa's in the, you don't realize Tulsa's kind of in the southern part of their area, and then Will Rogers is right across the border. So a lot of times if you're flying into or out of Will Rogers, you get some coverage. There goes Nixie. Looks like he's finally heading Atlanta way from Oxford. Safe flights, Connor. Hey, there's a junior first officer by me. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. The oh well, you can see that. No, you can't see him. He's back there playing, having some fun. The first ever movie was a success. He had fun. He had popcorn. He's all sugared up, I'm sure. So there'll be no sleep till Brooklyn. But you know what? That's okay. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to see if I am close enough to pick up any kind of DFW ATIS. 23775. Let's see if we can do this over here. It's been a while since I picked up the voice ATIS. Two, 3, 7, 7, 5. That's us. Apparently, we might be a little too far away. Maybe. Alright, I'll pick up the text ATIS in the meantime. We'll leave that on just to see if it monitors, if it comes in for us here. We've got it on receiving right now, so we may just be a little too far away. I'm showing information Delta. I'm showing altimeter 29901. I'm showing winds 150 at 8. Clear with a few at 8. A few at 250, and looks like arrivals on the visual 13 right, 18 right.
Over 7 November Echo, contact Memphis Center
133.65 center and
133.65.
17 left. So
133.65, 7 November
we'll just be
Echo,
ready.
tonight.
Luckily for us, this airplane is pretty simple to change. Change runways. We're going to shoot for the Bravo terminal, by the way, which is the... Let me show you guys here. Again, I don't think that Cactus America West flies here, but here's Bravo terminal. It's this upper northwestern terminal here. So if we were able to get 18 left or 18 right, that would be ideal. We could just come up this side, and that would be fantastic. Looks like I might have. All right, I think I have 18 left programmed in. I better take a look at that. Yeah, no, I have 18 left. Okay, so I need 18 right.
Susie.
No, 18 left is one I can. Oh, that they're using that as a departure runway. Hey, Susie, how are you, Kev? So I'm gonna need to change this to 18 right and ICL transition. So that's going to be a little different frequency. Pull that up here, 18 right. Uh, 111.9er. We'll set that as ready to go. And same course heading 176. Did I get that set? 176? Yep, it's set.
Delta 780 cross maps at a maintain
Right,
12,000, the Kansas City altimeter 3000.
Top of descent is coming up here.
Can you repeat for Delta 780, sir, please?
Delta 780 cross maps, Mike Alpha Tango Tango Zulu at
You're wondering
12,000.
if they fly there or not. The
Cross
answer is
max
they
at
do now.
22,000, Delta 780.
I'd like to honestly fly more in the Kansas City area. It's close to where my home sim airport is. I mean, the airport that I live in real life is Central Wyoming Regional, and so that's in the Salt Lake Center, but it's close to the Denver Center, and the very next one over is Kansas City, and there's a lot of fun flights, you know, from Wyoming basically out to you know, the Missouri area. So I'd love to have a little more ATC there. It would definitely be encouraging to fly there, but you know, that's okay. Hear the serenade going on over there.
Kansas City Center, Frontier 2039.
It's hard telling what he's doing right now, who he is, what
Frontier
he's
Flight 2039, Kansas City Center will be
doing. We may
offline and
get
then
some
shoot change. Advisors for
semi-late
today.
day sun. It might be about halfway beautiful out by the time we get down, guys.
Delta 780, no further services available. Frequency change to advisory approved. Have a good day.
About right.
Thank you for assistance and next time, bye-bye.
Cactus 816, hang out for a minute. I'm trying to call Fort Worth and see if they'll take you early, but they're not answering me yet.
Those dirty dogs, I appreciate it. A16. We're chasing guys off left and right. They're probably just a little bit busy. Totally understand. Can't quite. Try to turn on the junior first
Cactus
officer
816, contact Fort Worth Center, 120.77. Have a good day.
12077. Have a good day yourself. 816, see you.
Attention aircraft, Kansas City Center's offline. All aircraft should monitor advisory, announce their intentions. Have a great day.
A little out of their coverage area, but they know we're coming, so that's good.
0942.
Fort Worth Center, hello, Cactus 816 360.
Cactus 816, Fort Worth Center, welcome.
All right. Can't. I don't know if I'm kind of in the way you can't. I know that's one of the things you guys miss about my new camera angle is that it's not very conducive to watching the JFO.
Number 42, descend to pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000. The Oklahoma City altimeter is 299.
Brenda all. Go around, Cam.
Pilot's discretion on the 10,000, 29908, number 42.
Fussy Pants does not run on Linux. I did not know that.
Mexico 604, connect regional approach 119.87.
Interesting.
Regional 119.87, Mexico 604,
As usually he is, as you can hear, completely hyped up on root beer and milk duds. It might be a long night, buddy. And he'll outlast me, but
Fort Worth Center, JetBlue 82190 for 350.
JetBlue 20, Fort Worth Center, welcome, climb and maintain
alright,
flight
so
level
what we did not do
350.
is this.
350, JetBlue 820.
Let's go over here. Let's do, we want the, approach rep. We're going to be flaps 30 today, so a rep speed of 130. We don't need a wind correction. Put that in, and that'll be ready to go. Back to the legs page. We're closing in on Will Rogers, which is Oklahoma City, and then we'll have about 20 miles to Ibake, which is the transition into the arrival. And we're starting to pick up. There's some of that stormy activity that we were worried about. It doesn't appear that it's made it down, like it's not moving south, so that's good, but we'll probably have to contend with it a little bit on the arrival. So for us, wait a second.
United 1235, this would be the Victory 2 arrival. DFW is landing
saw that,
south.
I thought maybe it was a little bit
the
of a
regional altimeter 2991.
Weather echo.
2991, we're descend via the Victory arrival and landing south at DFW for United 1235.
Kevin, dude. Yes, you've heard me sing. I love it. There are times when this new microphone is way too sensitive and it picks up everything in the world, and I don't like it. This is not one of those times. I'm glad you're getting the serenade.
American 1320 resumed normal speed at Victory.
The full effect.
Normal speed at Victory.
I'm sorry, resume published speeds. Published speeds
Just
at
got
Victory.
out of, not sponsored here.
Published speeds at Victory, American 1320. We're slow enough.
He's either a train, or he's a car wash, or he's some kind of, he was a spider a couple nights ago.
At American 1320,
And
connect
he could
regional
be a
approach
monster right now.
119.87.
I don't know.
Regional
He does his 5-year-old thing, and you know, it's hard telling. Update my heading bug here. I haven't been doing a very good job
Southwest
with that.
128, we leave the airspace to the west. Shortly, Albuquerque Center is offline. Frequency change.
I need to take a quick look here at regional approach. Oh my goodness. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 Fort Worth centers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regional approaches. Lord only knows which one I'm going to need, so I'm just going to have to pay attention, which is not what I do
Center,
well.
good evening, American 1966, level at 250.
American 1966, Fort Worth Center.
Someday, Shoozy. A man can dream. We have what I like to call a reverse sponsorship.
Twilight 336 is
I
your
pay
published speed
them
at
for
Victory.
the privilege of enjoying
Victory,
their
published
product
speed,
and
Twilight
featuring it
336.
on stream quite often. I'm surprised I've not been copyright violated.
Twilight 336, regional approach 119 airplane 87,
One
good day.
thing I didn't do, we had a little bit of...
1987, have a good day. Twilight 336.
JetBlue 820, contact Fort Worth Center 135.75, bye-bye.
So we may talk to a couple different Fort Worth centers on the way in.
820.
Also, I guess I shouldn't think about going straight to approach. Kind of excited about this approach. Kind of nervous a little bit too. It's been a while since I've
Center, 474, checking in, level 280, about 30 miles southwest of the Gooch Springs.
Maybe
Fjord.
the first time I've
Scout
done
57,
it during
69
an
Fort Worth
FNO,
Center,
so I hope things go well. The plane has performed flawlessly tonight, including a toga taxi, which if you missed the toga taxi, you really did miss something. Yeah. If they copyright violated you for free advertising, your tens of viewers would revolt. Yeah, man. I literally have tens of viewers. It's one good thing about being a small-time guy. Not much chance that there's a lot of microscopes on me. That's the way I like it. Still need to get the JFO down into the recording studio for a little voice work. I've got a couple ideas here, but right now he is kind of not really in the mood for it, so I wouldn't get much. Well, what you just heard with him singing, that would have been every bit of the requested voice work. So, uh oh. Do tell, Shusey. Wait, let me guess. You bought the Phoenix A320. No, I take it back. You bought the R44, the Robinson R44. What? You got the PMD? Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. One of us. Ah, dude, it's so awesome, so worth it, so fun, so much fun to make fun of them calling it the Sistine Chapel. You know, it's everything wrapped into one, buddy. Have you had it up in the air much? Did you hear what I bought? By the way, I bought something new also today. Did you hear what I bought? You're still reading manuals? Manuals, dude. Get in and start flying. It's just a big Cessna 172. Were you here earlier when I announced my big new purchase? Look at that. I have my first helicopter for Microsoft Flight Sim, buddy. Don't know how much float plane flying I'm going to be doing, but it'd be kind of cool to fly by the pyramids. I can't wait. I have it installed. I just need to get it configured, and yeah, who knows? Maybe tonight, later on off stream, I'll be doing some putzing around. Yeah, super excited. Can't believe how much I'm enjoying the helicopter stuff. I'm really sick and tired of Downwind Sim being right about everything. Yeah, I'm looking forward to announcing on stream that I'm flying the Airbus. You know, I get to do that at least once, don't I?
Fort Worth Center, you still there?
Yeah, we're here.
Roger.
All right, starting to get a little bit of late evening, kind of golden hour almost.
American
light here.
1966 descend via the Boo 5 arrival, Dallas landing south. Regional altimeter
And I am
2991.
pumped. Love the night lighting in this sim. So
Gonna be in the
very,
Booth
very
5, Dallas
nice.
Lane South, and the altimeter 2991 for an American 1966.
I'm thinking the event here, by the way, it's kind of entering its. Well, I don't know. Did it start at 5
Fort
or
Worth
6?
Center, American 3142, 13,000, climbing 17,000, direct to RDS.
Or Midnight Zulu.
American 3142.
If it started at 2300, it's probably getting close to the final. Probably getting close to the final sort of little bit of our event here, but otherwise we got just a little over an hour. A lot of times they'll stay on late, you know, clean up in case there's a couple airplanes like myself that are straggling in. But what's it look like here, I wonder? Still, I'd say still plenty of action around, so you know, hopefully they're not going to shut down anytime soon. We're just passing Will Rogers. We should start to descend here shortly. There's Tim Dog coming in. He's Nolan's up to Dallas Love. Nixie's just about to get out of Memphis airspace. This looks kind of funny because this is where I spawned in to check to see if the helicopter was working.
2235 contact.
And
regional approach
for some reason,
119.87.
when I spawned in here, it like took the flight plan over there, so I really haven't flown.
Say again the frequency for United 1235.
Just this has been what I've flown
United
so
1235.
far. So
Regional approach 119.87.
sometimes that happens.
119.87 for regional approach. United 1235. Thanks. We'll see you.
American 786 descend via the Victory 2 arrival, DFW landing south. The regional altimeter 2991. Descend via the Victory 2 for American 786.
Kevin,
Number 42 contact, Oklahoma City approach 124.6.
you're just about to embark on something that you're really going to enjoy.
Fort Worth Center, SkyWest 2111, flight level 240
There,
on
like
the
a
Victory
lot
2.
of developers, there's some people in
Yeah,
there on
2411
their
Fort Worth
team
Center
that
low,
are pretty
descend
full
via
of
the Victory 2
themselves.
arrival. DFW is landing south.
You know,
The
they're
regional
kinda
altimeter 2991.
don't always
Send me the
market
Victory 2 landing
themselves
south, SkyWest 2111.
as well as you would hope, but what they make
SkyWest
is
5769 descend via the
really,
Boo
really
5
good
arrival,
stuff,
DFW
so,
landing south. Regional altimeter 2991.
It's going to be the Boo 5, DFW lane south, 2991, SkyWest 5769.
Worth, Texas Cargo 51 Heavy request.
I'm assuring it's not the Zebo in a Microsoft suit. No, it's definitely not. I mean, Zebo.
Go 51, descend and maintain.
You know, those guys
flight
have
level
worked hard and
230.
have a nice product
That is
themselves.
360-230, Texas Cargo 51 Heavy.
But yeah, I think you're going to enjoy this one.
Kilo 978 contact.
It's,
Houston
it's
Center
just that next level up.
125.65.
However, the Zebo has a couple things.
978. Have a good night.
I think that, or one big thing that PMDG does not have right now, and that's that electronic flight bag. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a little bit scratchy in my throat here tonight for some reason. So I know that that's feedback that the PMDG guys have had.
Cactus 816 contact Fort Worth Center on 135.45.
3545 Cactus 816. See it. Hopefully we get a little clearance or clear to descend here. Fort Worth, hello, Cactus 816 360.
Cactus 816, Fort Worth Center, descend on pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
All right, we're going to head down to 240, Cactus 816.
American 1805, descend via Tisdale 3, arrival landing
Not
north,
a moment too soon
Oklahoma City, altimeter
Papa
2998.
drop is imminent.
Show me the Tisdale 3 landing north,
We can stay in B-nav here. And
Number 260, Papa Golf, Lima space to the north.
Down we go.
Kansas City Center, south line, radar services terminated, frequency
There's
change
our
approved. Okay, Unicon for 260, Papa
vertical
Golf, thanks for
path,
service tonight.
starting to descend here.
American 24 and 29, contact regional approach 125.02.
125.02, American at 24th minute.
So yeah, I'm a little bit biased, Kevin, because it was the first payware aircraft that I ever owned in any
American
flight sim.
1570, Lima space to the
I bought
north.
it in FSX so many
Kansas
years
City
ago.
Center, south line, radar services
Loved it
terminated,
so
frequency
much
change approved.
that I bought it again when
Frequency change
P3D
approved.
came out.
See you later, 1578.
And loved it so much that I bought it again when MSFS. So I bought this plane 3 times. This is the only aircraft I own that I purchased 3 different times. But I like it that much. It is far and away, if you look at my VAT stats, it's far and away the airplane I have the most time in. And it is just
Delta 710, recycle transponder,
it's
squawk
because of its
2244.
versatility. And now it's a plane that allows me to fly to those exotic destinations worldwide, right?
Delta 710,
it
recycle
lets me fly
transponder,
from,
squawk 2244.
Minneapolis to Houston, or to Dallas, I should say, but it also lets me fly from Innsbruck to Gibraltar, or Copenhagen to
Delta 710.
London. I mean, it just
Squawk
opens up
2244.
so many places to fly.
Delta 710, Fort Worth Center.
Uh-oh. Delta 710. That's not good.
Southwest 4701. How do you read?
I read you 555.
They do have
Southwest
yeah, so they do have that view kind of right here, right? Like it's just built for an EFB, and I don't know this for a fact, but
Fort Worth Center,
I feel like they
JetBlue
said that they
JetBlue
are
820, Fort Worth Center, hello.
working on that, right? Like they're
American
like that's something in the-
1805, contact Oklahoma
something in the
City
future
approach
plans.
124.6.
246, American 1805.
All right, you guys, let's.
Cactus 816, contact Fort Worth Center 120.77.
120.77, Cactus 816. Back to the same guy, the other guy. Fort Worth, hello again. Cactus 816 on the descent, 30.5. Oh, that was ugly.
Cactus 816, Fort Worth Center, welcome back. Descend via the Victory 2 arrival. DFW is landing south. The original altimeter 29901.
All right, we'll descend via the Victory 2 and landing south. Cactus 816. All right, so that means what I can do is this.
Fort Worth Center, hello, American 4525, 15,000
I think I'm safe to
17,000,
to
direct
11,000.
start.
American 4525, Fort Worth Center, welcome, climb and maintain level 290.
Climb and maintain, flight level 290, 4525.
All that stuff is in there. Yeah, I think
Center
we're safe.
American 3142,
Honestly, we
flight
probably
level
could go down to
230 as our
5,000.
final.
That's where we're going to get the vector.
American 3142,
And
route to
then if
maintain
we
level
need to
230.
Adjust off of that, we can.
Flight level 230, American
So
3142.
landing south. And I was about to go over and preset the
Heavy, which is level 350, about 12 miles south of the link, be aware.
preset the regional.
November 55-6 Delta, flight level
Altimeter
1260,
2991.
going to Booklet.
Let's get that preset here.
American 3142, contact Houston Center
ready to go.
125.65.
Now the
12565, American 3142, see ya.
last thing I need to do is just make sure I've got the baro set. Yep, 200. Okay, that's good. That's ready.
November 556 Delta, flight level
November 556 Delta, Fort Worth Center, hello, climb and maintain level
Yeah,
340.
guys, I tell you what, it's getting kind of colorful out here. Oh, we got a little night light going. Got some pinks and reds.
That was 2111 forward.
That was 2111, sorry.
This sim just comes alive at night.
November 556 Delta,
Looks
please
like
confirm that
the
you
storm is
identify
not going
that.
to be a factor. It's mostly out to our west and back to the north.
Forward center, that was 2111.
Very cool. That was 2111, connect regional approach 119.87.
Regional approach 119.87, that was 2111. Look at that.
Forward center, good evening.
Hey, just a reminder there, close to 900, we're going to do our next giveaway when we hit 900, like we
United
are.
387 forward, center
We
squawk
are.
2333.
Like we're within about 10 or 12, like we're that close to 900. It's just amazing. Thank you guys so much.
November 556 Delta
following
forward, center
along
climb
and
and
hanging
maintain
out
flight level
with me.
340.
Putting up with
Flight
my
maintain flight level 340,
sloppy
November
airmanship
556 Delta.
like Toga departure.
Sun country 8180, descend via the Boo 5 arrival, Dallas, Fort
promise
Worth
to
landing
repay
south.
you
The regional
with a
altimeter 29991.
$25 gift card giveaway here very, very soon.
Move arrival, because elsewhere again first.
Boo 5 arrival, descend via altimeter 29901. DFW is landing south.
25 to altimeter 29991.
Cactus 816 reduced to 250 knots for sequence into Dallas, Fort Worth.
250, Cactus 816. Alright, so let's
Forward
see.
center, good evening, Walker 1108, level
Speed.
17,000.
And 250. Let's see if we can slow it down here.
Walker 1108 forward center, hello, climb and maintain level 250.
We may have to
250,
level out
Walker
just a
1108.
little bit here.
Forward center, good evening, Southwest 61, flight level.
Pentagon, you made it back, dude. What was the workout tonight? What'd you do? Don't please tell me you did legs. Friday night is meant for legs, buddy.
Center, Southwest 557, descending to 35,000 for 24,000.
This guy was Christian Southwest 577 forward center, roger.
Got his lift in. Now it's time for a couple of beers. Hey, I got that. Get your ale horn out. You deserve it. Carbo, get the carbs back in you.
Yeah, forward center, Southwest
Recover a
61,
little bit.
17,000.
Totally understand.
Southwest 61 forward center, climb and maintain level 310.
You got back right at the
Climb
right
maintain
time,
level
Pentagon.
310,
Getting into
Southwest
this
61.
low sun, late evening, kind of early, or sorry, late afternoon, early evening hues. The flicker over there. Should I have a flicker like that? No, it's just that view. Alright, we get to 250 and I'm going to change to flight level change mode. That should hold it theoretically at that speed. Slowing us down here a little bit. Boy, I tell you what, I may need to... Alright, let's go right there at level change. Let's see how well this holds. Should hold me at 250 and we just need to make sure that we're between 16 and 13 here at Cruth, and I think we will be. And then once we get down, what do we have? Ickle coming up. Is that really our next waypoint? No. Once we get to Victory, we can go back to BNAV. That's why.
972 now, 9,000 feet.
Dragon 6972 forward center, climb and maintain level 290.
Alright, we're good there.
Up to 290, American 6972.
You're worried about
Dragon
airmanship.
4525,
I
maintain
remember
300
overrunning the
knots
runway
for
at
radar.
Mediterranean Sea.
American
That was
4525,
classic,
300
man. That was
knots
awesome.
or greater.
I haven't laughed that hard in so long. And then I just about blew it into a mountain at
Cactus
Innsbruck.
816, just a short vector for your sequence, turn right, heading 250, descend and maintain 16,000.
Right turn 250 and down to 16,000, Cactus 816. Alright. Alright, we can do that. Just catching up to the traffic ahead of us just a little bit too quickly.
Walker 1108, maintain 250.
I tell you what, the level changes held my 250 pretty well. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Cabin lights are on. You can kind of see the cabin lights in there. That's amazing. Totally amazing. Okay, 1,000 to go. We can come off of standard barrel and put it on 29901. Just a slight adjustment there, but important nonetheless.
Fort Worth Center, United 512,000 plus level 3,000.
2 for 1. The one thing I'll tell you though, Kevin, and this is the beauty part of this.
2289 forward center, standby.
This is the beauty part of this airplane is even though it's what I've flown the most overall, like I've been out of it for
Sky was 855, forward center on this frequency.
5 or 6 years while I
yes, Sky was 855,
13,000
right? For 17,000.
And there's a lot I've
Sky
forgotten
855, Roger,
about this plane. So
forward
in many ways, this plane,
135.45, 35, 45.
even though it feels pretty
35, 45.
in a lot of ways, there's a lot that I still have to relearn, which is, I think, amazing. Because it feels like a new plane in that regard. Oh, there's somebody off our 11 o'clock. I think it's time to re-invoke the friend to all
8180, Conic Regional approach 119.87.
Hi, everybody. Again, this is the magic behind the scenes here. And like my wife said, you can see if my shirt matches my pants. So, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, Pentagon, isn't it something else?
November 56, 556 Delta, requesting to descend to flight level 30.
Normally a guy doesn't...
November 556 Delta, I'll call you back in 1 second, just stand by.
The nighttime streams, but I think Microsoft Flight Sim, as long as it's in a spot kind of like this, so it's fairly populated.
D5 25, Connect Fort Worth 135.75.
It's pretty watchable.
135.75, American 4525. Have a good day, sir.
Alright, so we're down at 16.
Sky southwest 61, contact.
And 250.
Forward center 135.75.
Everything else is configured and ready to go.
35.75, southwest 61, good day.
Just double checking my approach checklist. And anti-ice is not needed. We will, we're basically down to exterior lights to go at 10,000. So we're looking good. We're looking good. Weather at the destination is actually pleasant. The current ATIS, I have it tuned in. I haven't heard it yet, but we may be just too far away.
Walker 11, Connect Fort Worth 135.75.
3575. I think we'll see you back in Boston.
Let's see. The latest ATIS is telling me that we have winds 150 at 8. It's clear. There's some clouds at 8,000, clouds at 250. But yeah,
American 6972, Connect Fort Worth Center 135.75.
Visual day here.
Can you say again the last digit, please? 135.75?
There's quite a bit of weather.
Fort Worth International Airport arrival departure information Echo 01530. Wind 150 at 10.
Turn left direct victory.
Visibility 10.
I'm sorry, Ken. I was listening to the ATIS. Can you say that again for Cactus 816?
Yeah, Cactus 816. Turn left turn direct victory.
All right, left turn direct victory, Cactus 816. Wouldn't you know, that's
Sun Country 8180, if you're on this frequency, Conic approach 119.87.
We'll go there and enter it again.
American 786, Conic Regional approach 119.87.
We're going to go
1987 for American
LNAV.
786.
We'll grab
American
that
1303, forward to on this frequency.
and take us back to where we need to go. Essentially,
I had a United checking in. Who was that United calling?
Yep, United 2289,
Directly
level
away,
370.
kind of westbound. We're going to come back in eastbound, and it's going to be almost like
United
an
2289
extended
forward squad.
right base, or whichever south
2212, United
facing
2289.
runway we have. There's the JFO back in full effect.
United 387 Heavy, just want to confirm radar contact.
United 387 is radar contact 55 miles southwest of the Midland VOR. You can climb and maintain level 3.
JFO is
or actually, descend and maintain level
currently a
330
locomotive
unless you would like to stay at
I'm
35.
hearing the,
If we can
hearing
stay
the
at 35,
whistle and the railroad
United 387, Roger,
bells
maintain level
ringing out at the
350.
crossing. And
350.
Center
one of the things we found
577 is requesting further descent.
in the estate sale organization of my mom's, Connie's
570.
parents,
7,
was
I'm
this,
sorry about that, descend and maintain 130,000.
wonderful old,
Down to 13,000,
shouldn't
southwest
say old,
537.
this wonderful train that they used to put underneath the Christmas tree. So it's not a big one, and it's like a big size, big enough for him, 5-year-old. Oh man, we set that sucker
Forward
up
center,
last
good
time.
evening,
he was home.
Delta 2185,
He
we
is
use flight level
wearing it
340.
out. It is awesome. Shoesy
Level
redeemed.
2185,
Oh man.
forward center,
So
hello.
this is the them's my shoes. You're right, Kevin. I gotta figure out how to like, I see the notification, but for some reason it just doesn't click with me. So this is the them's my shoes go round camp. Kevin, I appreciate your sponsorship. As always, your continued sponsorship, I should say, my friend. Looks like we've got the Dallas metro area out in front of us here.
The last arrival when they went in for 1
next
6
time,
right, the aren't out of
You know
approach.
what? It's all good.
Advise
buddy.
you get
It's,
the weather and your approach request.
It's all for fun. It could
Was
be
that for
now, it could
southwest
be later.
577?
If I don't remember, I'll just make it up. I got to figure out a way to use my channel points a little bit better, but just
Forward, hello,
yeah,
American 56.
not very good.
Active
And some of
16
these
descend via the
smaller,
Victory 2 arrival. DFW is landing south. The regional altimeter 29902.
things. Yeah, 100,000 to burn. I know it. It says a lot of you guys have that. I'm like, I gotta get that. I'm gonna get confirmation here.
Forward, hello, American 1554, checking in 502.
And I'm sorry, everybody. I'm having this audio issue here. That American 1564 forward center, welcome.
Hey, for 1560, second 330.
At Fort Worth, Cactus 816. Now, just confirm, would you like us to get back on that Victory 2 arrival?
Cactus 816 affirmative. Descend via the Victory 2 arrival. DFW is landing south. The regional altimeter 29902.
All right, descend via Victory 2, landing south 29902, Cactus 816. Right.
Cactus 816, resume the published speeds at Victory.
And we'll resume published speeds at Victory, Cactus 816. All right, whoops, I kind of screwed up there. I put LNAV and VNAV back on, but I'm not picking up much speed, so we're almost to Victory. I'm going to go back down to 5,000. That's the altitude that we'll
Before that, was there a call for Southwest 577?
we're sneaking up.
Southwest 577. The previous arrival went in for runway 16 right, aren't under visual approach.
Just
Advise
so
you
we
get the
don't
weather and when able city
speed
approach
up
request.
too much here. And
We have the weather and we are planning for the RNAV 16 right.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
Southwest 577, maintain 6,000.
Getting our speed back
I'll
down.
just be
That's the
short
most
vector
important thing I
for
think
your
right now.
center right heading 010.
Down to 6,000 right 0.
All right, which regional approach?
577.
That now is the question.
United 387, connect Houston
There's-
center 127.02.
There's 6 of them.
12702.
Well, one of them's departure. My guess is I'm going to be talking to at least 2 different approaches.
Cactus 816, you can contact regional approach 119.87.
1987, Cactus 816. See it.
Southwest 577, continue right.
Approach, good evening, Cactus 816, descending out of 14,000, information echo on the Victory 2.
Cactus 816, original approach, good afternoon, visual for the 1-8 right.
Visual, 1-8 right, Cactus 816. Okay, we have the...
Sun Country 8180, turn right, heading 360.
Okay, it says descent path is unachievable. We're going to throw the boards out a little bit. We're 1,000 too high, essentially. So I'm going to go vertical speed. Yeah, we're doing 1900 right now. I don't know that I want to go much more than that, but that'll help us a little bit here. Get back on the profile. And yeah, I mean, we're not horrible here, but we got to get ourselves down. We need 3,000 feet. So let's speed brake is out. Let's bump it down to about 2,500 feet a minute and see if we can't get ourselves back on profile. What does my speed need to be here at FOP? Yeah, so I can stay 250 here to Z-Man, and then
American 786, maintain 170 knots or less until a 5-mile final. Contact DFW Tower 124.15.
Right, because I won't be able to slow down.
170 or less to 5-mile final and Tower and 124.15. Sorry for the mix-up there for American 786.
Right.
No worries.
There we go. Now we're getting a little bit closer. All right, 10,000. Let's go through the lights here. Landing lights are coming on. Runway turn-off lights. Taxi lights are on. Logo light can come on.
Sun Country 8180, turn right, heading 34, correction 040, and contact approach 118.42.
That's what we need. And we're going to go auto brakes of 3. No, we'll go auto brakes of 2 here. Right in the middle. Alright, we've done good. We've kind of got ourselves back on profile here. So we'll go back to VNAV, and that'll get us mellowed out a little bit here. Hopefully get our speed down. Yep, there we go. Yep, nicely done. Nicely done. Alright. I think this is, I think that might be us. Right down there. And we're going to hit this vector here. Yep, very good, very good. That is our vector to final, you guys, and so we can go to heading mode. And we just need to get ourselves down to 5,000 feet, 230 knots, and we'll be ready for the visual approach to 18 right.
Cactus 816, contact approach 118.42. Good flight.
1842, we'll see you, Cactus 816.
Yeah.
Regional approach, hello, Cactus 816, 6,500.
Cactus 816, regional approach, hello. Runway 18 right.
18 right, Cactus 816.
Sun Country 8180, DFW Airport is 9 to 10 o'clock, and say 10 miles report in sight. Sun Country 8180, turn right, heading 140, cleared visual approach, runway 18 right.
Heading 140 and the visual approach 18 right. 18.
Which tower?
Sun Country 8180, maintain 3000, maintain 170.
East and the West Tower. I think we're going to get West Tower 20. 24150. Okay, beautiful. Look at that, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. There's 5,000 and 230. It's all set. We're holding that speed. We're in good shape. Way over there. Man, there's a lot of places to land here. You get confused. I don't think that airport I was looking at initially was actually the one we're heading to. The last time I was here, we went to, I've been Dallas Love, and it's like, you know, there's 3 or 4 airports. It's kind of like the Baltimore area where there's big Bravos just all clustered together, and it's really tricky to figure out where you're going without a little bit of help from your equipment. I think Slant Alpha put it best. He's like, it's easy, just find the 3 big airports and aim for the one that's not big. It was true. It was exactly right. Well, I like the I know you can't really see the aircraft as well in Microsoft Flight Sim, but at night.
Cactus 816, descend to maintain 3,000.
3,000, Cactus 816.
Sun Country 8180, contact DFW Tower 124.15. Good night.
You can see him at night, and that looks nice. I think.
Cactus 816, turn right heading 150, vectors approach.
Right turn 150, Cactus 816. Can't keep our speed. And probably only need 1,500 feet a minute. Speed down to 210. All right, there we go. I'm gonna arm the approach here. We're below the glide slope. I do not, Shoozy.
Cactus 816, DFW Airport, 12 to 1 o'clock and 12 miles port in sight.
Got the field in sight, Cactus 816.
Cactus 816, clear visual approach, runway 18 right, maintain 70 knots of greater to Netty.
Cleared for the visual 18 right, and we'll maintain 170 or greater to Netty, Cactus 816.
Cactus 816 at Netty, contact DFW Tower 124.15. At
Netty, over to Tower 124. Sorry, say that frequency again, please.
124.15.
2415 at Netty, Cactus 816, thanks. Alright, we got it all set, and I'm going to let this grab the localizer just so I can see if it's going to do it or not. And we're going to go ahead and go flaps a little early, but we're going to go flaps 5 just so I can keep the actually probably keep it at 180 here for now. Oh, it's taking me off for some reason. Okay, fair enough. I guess we're going to fly this baby in ourselves here. It's fine. Keeps the auto throttle on. I don't need the auto throttle. Take the auto throttle off. We want 18 right. We're a little bit past 18 right, unfortunately. Let's get leveled off here. Boy, this trim is going crazy. Yep, just overshot it just a little bit. That was weird that it clicked off there. Must have got a little too slow, I wonder. Or maybe I bumped something I didn't realize. Alright, well, we're fairly close to 3,000. And we're only a dot off on the localizer, so head over there. Now, Netty is 7 DME, so that's that second ring coming up. That's when we'll go over and talk to Tower. Okay, and then I'm going to pull up the taxi chart here while we do this.
Delta 1343, contact original approach 118.42.
We're looking okay. Pull back on the speed just a little bit here. Trim it out. Got somebody right next to us on the TCAS here, departing traffic. It looks like maybe, yeah, maybe not. They might be coming up on the from the south, kind of flying like a downwind.
Reach approach Delta 1343 and a heading of 360, descending to
Still
4000.
below that
Delta
glide slope.
1343 regional approach.
Okay.
Turn left heading 330.
There's our 10 mile
330
arc.
Delta 1343.
Put the speed brake away now. Didn't realize I still had that out, but we don't need that. Just try to hold 3000 and at least 170, which we're a little slow, so we're going to speed up just slightly. Got down to about 168 there, 167. Sure, we've got traffic behind us. I don't want to cause a traffic jam here. There we go. There's 170. There comes our glide slope, and there's about 7 with the tower.
No, 95 Juliet Alpha. Yeah, you can do whatever you're good.
Alright, 95 Juliet Alpha, canceling VFR, radius, radar, yeah.
All aircraft on East Tower frequency 12655. West Tower is now taking over this frequency. You can stay on this frequency. Such that just died, so I'll be taking over for right now. American 1474, contact departure, good day.
Tower Cactus 816, 18 right, hello.
Cactus 816, deep through tower, runway 18 right, clear land.
Third land 18 right, Cactus 816. You're
American 2345, you're the one lining up and waiting?
Flaps coming in. We are flaps 15. Go flaps 30, fully configured, a little high.
American 2345, RNAV trucks, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
A little bit high. Speed will come off and then we'll catch up with that glide slope a little bit here. And we're more than the dot height, so that's not great. But speed's coming down. 130 is what we want to ref.
62, 66, DFW tower, runway 17 right, run 7 center, clear land. Caution, late turbulence from departing aircraft from the parallel.
On the approach here. There comes the glide slope.
1000.
Put some power back in. Let's see if we can hold it here. She's a little squirrely, but not bad. A little fast now. Yeah, maybe did a little too much power there, didn't I?
Got the 1397 D6 tower, runway 1, runway
close. We're pretty close.
17 right, clear for takeoff.
Definitely fast.
Delta 1397, sorry about that. Clear for takeoff, runway 17 right, fly heading 160.
500.
Yeah, we're a little high too.
400.
Mayday, 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 crashing.
Uh-oh.
951 Juliet Alpha, Roger. What happened?
200.
Okay.
West Tower, American 1430, holding short, Whiskey Hotel.
Got a little high there, guys.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Ooh.
United 645, where are you?
Kind of did a little two-wheel landing there. Nice. I hit that with way too much.
Yeah, you can come to ground point
65,
please.
That's my main problem.
Southwest 4701. Are you on my screen?
I think we can grab that taxiway. Right there.
American 2245, yes, please.
Beautiful. Well, I don't know. Real world.
Thank y'all for helping me out. I'm trying to get my bearings because I was on the other side of the tower.
Honestly, felt a little windier there than the ATIS
Delta
suggested.
038, runway 1.
Alright, we're clear.
17 right, left and wing.
I have the rate runway 17
right, Delta 2.
Let's turn the landing lights off. Speed brake can be, auto brake can be turned off, and go. Tower, Cactus 816, we're clear of 18 right.
Cactus 816, cross 18 left on Whiskey Lima, contact ground 25 on the other side.
Cross 18 left on Whiskey Lima and ground on the other side, Cactus 816, thanks.
American 1430, R9B Park, runway 18
Alright,
left.
well, we're there. We're there. Boy, and we're framey again.
RNAV B Park,
Boy,
18
when
left.
we get on the
Quick
ground,
takeoff,
guys,
American
it
1430.
becomes a
Delta
little bit of a
1397, contact departure, good day.
frame adventure here. I wonder what's going on.
Delta 038, RNAV Trex, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff. RNAV Trex,
Okay, this is Whiskey Lima. We're going to head left when we get across and we talk to ground. Probably left on Gulf. I don't know if I have any kind of scenery for this airport or not. Anybody coming from that way? Yep, there's traffic out there, but nobody on the runway. Nobody departing the wrong way, so we're clear to cross, visually clear to cross. And let's see, ground. This would be, this is west ground.
GPS 14, or correction, United 6754, DFW Tower, runway 17 right, live away.
Tower Delta 1343 on final, runway 18 right.
See where I'm at.
Delta 1343, DFW Tower, runway 18 right, clear to land.
Stop here and get
Clear to land, 18 right, Delta
to
1343.
There goes the departure.
Delta
That looks
25,
cool.
71 on my frequency.
That's probably part of it. There's a lot of traffic down here right now. All right,
Delta
so
25, 71.
121.85 is what I'm looking for here. Okay, let's go there. All right. Ground hello, Cactus 816. We just crossed 18 right on Whiskey Lima, heading to Bravo Terminal.
Cactus 816, DFW ground, continue Whiskey Lima, left on Gulf to the right.
Whiskey Lima, left on Gulf, Cactus 816. Awesome. That's just what we were thinking. That way's clear. That way's clear. Lots of traffic still coming in. That looks pretty darn cool. This is Gulf right here. We need to go one more in. And I don't have a gate in particular that I'm looking for. We're just going to find something that is clear. All right, this is Foxtrot, and then this next one is Golf. Yeah, look at my frames here. What's going on
DFW
with
ground
the
air shuttle 5687 ready for taxi.
light spire thing was? That's just a little tower that's lit up.
Air Shuttle 5687, DFW ground, runway 17 right, taxi by Hotel Yankee, Yankee, hold short Juliet Yankee, contact east ground, 121.65 on top of Yankee.
Yeah,
Okay, 17 right, Hotel Yankee, Yankee, then hold short of what?
Susie, thanks, man.
Hold short Juliet
Appreciate
Yankee,
that.
contact east ground, 121.65 on top of Yankee.
Okay, we'll hold short at
Overall,
Juliet Yankee, and then we'll contact the east
bit
ground,
wild and woolly, but
Air Shuttle 5687.
Definitely not the worst I've ever had. All right, this is Delta Terminal right here. We need to go down one more and try to find a spot to park. That was a really fun flight, you guys. Appreciate you coming along. I would have to say that the updates, whatever they were, they definitely didn't cause any problems with what I flew today. So that's cool. This is a new livery that I've installed also, just to kind of add an extra element into the whole deal, and that worked well. About the only thing I'm seeing that's a little bit strange is just kind of this frame choppiness now that we're down here on the ground. But you know, I don't know that I went in after the new world update. I don't know if it changed any of my settings or anything like that, but I might have to go in and maybe turn a couple things down. But no PFD flutter flicker, I should say, which is good. Yeah, everything else worked well. It did have a little bit of a strange autopilot disconnect there, but again, I may have inadvertently nudged to trim my electric trim on my yoke there. That might have been why it did that. So I don't know that it necessarily. I'm assuming it would have captured that ILS just fine, but that was the only thing I really wanted to try out. All right, here we go. Bravo Terminal. Let's take a turn in here. Turn the weather, turn the traffic off. I don't have terrain on, so that's good. My turn offs can come off here. Taxi light can come off. And good Lord, where's my might have turned those taxi lights off just a wee too soon. Oh, there we go. There's my line. The dogs say hello, by the way, in case you were wondering if they're still around. Oh, I got like a little CJ4 or something here. Sorry, dude. I'm pretty sure I've got clearance by a couple of feet here.
American 2186 DFW ground.
Oh yeah, piece of cake.
American 2186 DFW ground.
Bravo what?
Yeah, American 2186. You need to be on east ground on 121.65.
Bravo 18. All right, cool. Am I still moving? No, I don't think I am. All right, I don't have the ground power going, so I'm gonna do this instead of going through a shutdown. I'm just gonna kind of get lights turned off. I'm gonna leave the engines running here for just a little bit, and we will do our goodbyes and call it good. I'll give you a little exterior view. Again, this is Cactus 816. Oh, hey, look at that little like a little light rail going around the DFW airport. Which way gives us the best view of the incoming traffic? That looks amazing. Amazing. I love it. I love it. Appreciate you guys so much for coming in, hanging out. It's been a lot of fun, and looking forward to flying again with you tomorrow. I do have a regularly scheduled stream tomorrow. It's a cargo mail stream. We're going to be doing a flight from Louisville down to Atlanta and then over to Raleigh in the A300. So I'm pumped about that, and should be a ton of fun to kind of get back into the Any Builds A300 over in the world of X-Plane. But let's do this.
Thanks for watching my papa.
Edmund Shusey, glad you were able to be here as well. Always nice hanging out with you. And Panagon, friend to all, thank you, by the way, for the re-ascription. And Grumpy Gordo, thanks for the cheer bits. And then Just Rick, thanks for the follow. Yes, sir.
The airport.
That's the airport, Bubby. You want to say thanks for watching my papa? Say thanks for watching my papa. Go ahead.
Thanks for watching
American
my papa.
2186 DFW West ground.
All right, you guys, let's do this. Let's head over and let's radar friends that Alpha Adventures. Say, see you later, Panagon. Say bye, friend to all.
1343.
Say catch you next time.
1343 there for the ground. Where you parking? Unfortunately, I need all the way over to Charlie Terminal.
Say bye, Shusey.
Roger, Delta 1343, make a right on Foxtrot. Left
Anybody else we missed?
Alpha and contact East Ground 121.65.
Maybe we'll get him in the recording studios. Maybe tonight, you guys. You never
Right
know.
on
Got
Foxtrot,
lots of
left
work
on
we gotta
Alpha,
do,
then we'll
so.
contact
All right, heading over
121.65,
to
Delta
Slant Alpha.
1343.
Until tomorrow, it is a train, buddy. Until tomorrow, have a great night. I will see you.
The airport that has the train bridge.
That's right. It has a train bridge, buddy. Could be other airplanes coming in for landing. All right, I gotta go, guys. Take care. God bless.
Fort Worth Ground Springs, 2967, ready for taxi. We're getting 18 left for Porsche.
Real quick, let's talk about why you always do this
Stairway
halfway
on
unless it's
67
otherwise marked.
DFW
Now,
ground,
I'm
we're
going to
like
exaggerate
1A
the
left, taxi
angles
by
just to
Golf
illustrate
Whiskey
the
Golf.
point.
Golf Whiskey Golf, left for running 748.
Let's say this
No,
represents how far
2967.
off course you could be the further away you get from El Paso, and this represents how far off you could be the further away you get from Pecos. Now, if I'd drawn it perfectly, that line would intersect exactly at the halfway point, but I haven't. But anyway, the point is, the further away you get from your nav station, the more laterally off course you could be. If you are off by 1 degree, for every 60 miles you're off, 1 degree translates to 1 mile laterally off course. So in order to minimize the lateral off course distance you don't want to go any further out from a VOR nav station than you have to. And so that's why the halfway point is the switchover point, unless it's marked otherwise. And it's marked otherwise for a variety of reasons. Radio reception, probably the first and foremost, but occasionally for other reasons. And again, if there's a bend in the road, like we had down here, there's no choice. If it's a bend in the road, you have to change over at that point where those two meet, regardless of what the distances are. But otherwise, that halfway point is critical to maintain as little a lateral error as possible. 1 hash mark on the OBS is 1 degree. Yeah, I think the OBS is 5 degrees, Kenny. I'm not sure. I mean, in this case, we got a readout to know exactly what it's set to, so that makes it easier. But yeah, these look like they're 5 degree hashes. The other thing we want to do right quick, we're coming up on our cruise altitudes. We got a couple things to do right quick. JFO's pulling Melvin away. Well, I appreciate the raid, sir. Alright, so we're leveling off, we're capturing that 35,000. So we're going to let the plane speed up to about Mach 8.5, so we'll let that happen on its own. We'll do a cabin announcement here in just a couple, but we do need to make sure after we cross over Pecos VOR, we're going to continue past. It's a 1 degree course change there, but we're going to continue past, and we need to be ready to navigate to this next one, Yano, at 1082. So I'm going to preset 1082. And the reason I always duplicate this in Nav1 and Nav2, by the way. So 1082 and Nav2 standby, 1082 and Nav1 standby. The reason I always duplicate this until we get onto the approach is because of this DME readout. This is the DME for Nav1. This is the DME for Nav2. And my eye tends to get drawn to this giant number rather than this little number. So in order to not confuse myself, I just set them to the same. Alright, so we are leveled off at 35. I'm going to set... Now, remember, this heading bug... this airspeed bug has no actual bearing. It doesn't do anything unless you're in a climb or a descent. The plane will pitch to maintain it. But there's no auto throttle, so this heading bug... this airspeed bug doesn't do anything for me. So there's 8-1. I mean, so it's 80, 82, 84, so there's 85 right there. So all it does is provide me a visual reference to aim that needle for. It doesn't really do anything from an autopilot standpoint. There's no auto throttle. JCT is here. How are you, JCT? So as soon as that airspeed gets up to where we want to cruise at, I'll go ahead and throttle those down. We'll go ahead and get the seatbelt signs off.
Good evening, American 589.
And I'll cycle them back on so we get that satisfying little chime sound.
American 589, Albuquerque, good afternoon, by the way, maintain level 350. Level 350, American 589. 589, passenger procedure to the Texaco VOR, Tango X-ray Oscar. Thank you very much, Tango X-ray Oscar, American 589.
Alright folks, from the flight deck, we've reached our cruise altitude, 35,000 feet. We have turned off the fasten seatbelt signs, expecting smooth sailing, and then we are through any weather issues that we had coming out of El Paso. Fortunately, we didn't hit any, and it should be pretty smooth sailing the rest of the way into Galveston tonight, so expecting no weather issues or turbulence. If anything changes with that, I will let you know. Other than that, the cabin crew is going to come around with a fine selection of Red Bull products and Old El Paso salsa. So enjoy the rest of the flight. We'll talk to you soon. Okie doke. So Yano, and then eastbound. So here, okay, here's a perfect example. This is a marking that says we're not going to switch this. So here's the total distance, 123. We're not going to switch at halfway, which would be, what, 61 and a half? But in this case, we're going to track the one behind us out 93 miles, and then the last 30 miles we're going to do into the Navasta VOR. I presume that has something to do with some sort of limitation with radio reception coming west out of Navasta VOR. Don't really know why, but the chart says to, so that's why.
Albuquerque Center, good evening, number 36185 Foxtrot.
Alright, so since we're just about to pass over that VOR, and remember, we're about 6 miles above it, so we're about to pass over it like right now. We'll go ahead and put that into heading mode.
November 3618 Foxtrot.
On the outbound side, it is a slight turn, if I remember correctly. East of Pecos, it's a 087, so it is a 1 degree correction to the left. Have we passed over? Just about passing over now. Up there it goes. Yeah. We'll wait till it reestablishes. Okay, we're good. We need to put in a slight left correction, but I will let the airplane settle that out for us as we go into tracking mode. It'll correct our trajectory to the left. It'll re-intercept that needle. Once it's back to the center, it'll correct again to the right so that we continue tracking it outbound. So again, we do have, some autopilot capabilities for navigation, but as far as managing the transition between one leg and another, that's all done by yours truly. Now, east of Pecos, 250 miles out to the next VOR. No markings to the contrary. So, yeah. Now, I wonder if we will actually be handed a Fort Worth and then Houston, or will we be given straight into Houston? Because we're just barely clipping the south edge of Fort Worth's airspace here, so I wonder what they'll do. Oh, Navasta's lower elevation, yeah, so that's why. Well, I mean, I mean, it is used to construct this J183, but that does explain why it's got lower reception range. Oh yeah, airspeed is a little, airspeed is creeping up on us. Thank you, Mgumbo. Appreciate you looking out. We can go ahead and...
Southwest 128, contact Phoenix Bridge 128.65, have a safe flight, good day.
Throttle the engines back so we get off of our red line speed. Probably about 190 will do us, so we'll settle it back into 190 and see how that shakes out. 23 miles and counting up.
American 2606, contact Phoenix Bridge 128.65, have a safe flight, good day. American 2606, contact Phoenix Approach 128.65.
So Kenny says he doubts they'll hand us to Fort Worth. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. And you got to remember those boundaries. Sometimes those boundaries are a little bit different depending on what altitude you're at. So they might not be 100% reflective of the airspace sectorization all the time. So there's 190 set across the board. We'll see how that does for us speed-wise. Settled in for the moment, but we'll check on it again here in just a minute. Drift God says there's a waypoint called Munch. Yeah, there's some real good ones. Busco. I didn't see where Munch was. Oh, there we are. You're making me hungry.
November 55, correction. November 361 Alpha Foxtrot, you are ready to contact local board.
But at any rate, so here we are, east of Pecos, west of Llano.
458 Albuquerque, good evening, welcome aboard.
And 250-mile leg here, so 125 miles before we switch over because there's no contrary marking. So.
All I am going to be November 556 Delta, standby officer instructions for you in just a second.
Would you change, coming out of Llano, would you change at Fusco intersection? Nope. Coming out of Llano, you always would assume that you change at the halfway point, so you would think 61.5. However, there's this marking here that tells us that we have to change somewhere other than halfway. So this is the controlling factor for this leg. So after we track out 93 miles, we'll continue using the Llano VOR until we're 93 miles ahead of it, and then 30 miles prior to the next VOR, which is Navasta. Again, presumably due to radio navigation. Go back to Fusco. Oh, I think you were... So that is before... Yeah, I don't think there's a bend in the road there. I think this is a continuous straight line. I mean, if there is a change in heading, it's a very, very minor one. And we can kind of bear that out. It's a 087. Of course, it's always going to be a couple degrees off anyway because of the curvature of the Earth. These are not straight lines like you think they are. If it's more than a couple degrees off, then maybe we change at Fusco. Although it looks like Fusco's almost halfway anyway, 133, 117. So it's not that far off of halfway. But sometimes you would see like one of those zigzag markings right through a waypoint if it wanted you to switch there. But yeah, it's not that far off of halfway. It's certainly close enough for government work. But no, this is not necessarily the case that you have to change at a waypoint if a waypoint's there. Are the jet routes derived from the V routes? No, not necessarily. I mean, they're constructed the same way. You notice that they're all constructed with VORs because they, you know, if for it to be a J route, it has to be conventionally navigable. If you have to use a GPS to navigate it, that is what's colored in blue and given a different letter. But most J routes these days are not navigated VOR style, they're navigated FMC style. We just happen to be using the older technology. But if it's going to be designated a J and depicted here in black, that means it just has to be based on VORs. But it's not the same VORs as the low. You know, the Victor Airway is often going to be, you know, kind of different than the high altitude airways. Alright, how's the speed? Speed's settling in nicely, so I think we're good right where we have it set. What was the distance we're going out? 125, I think, right? East to Pecos, yeah, 125.
2947, I was concerned. Good evening. You are welcome aboard. Climb and maintain for 1320.
Yeah, there's an intersection on the departure out of Austin called LOL. I love it. Yeah. Proceed direct LOL. Kitty Monster says that the Victor and Jet Airways were established in the early days for the Postal Service. Well, a predecessor, I guess a lot of the, like the predecessor of these would be the old four-course radio range airways. But yeah, it's a network that was built for radio-based navigation prior to the existence of RNAV capability. So there was just there was just
sorry,
a
514 contact Fort Worth Center 120.775.
Alright, 2077 for Eastern 514, we'll see. Ah, so we are handed off to Fort Worth. 2077. Yeah, I'm surprised too. I mean, that's what the map depicts, but, you know, again, I think we're just barely clipping the bottom of their airspace. I'm kind of surprised that it wouldn't have been designed to just keep us on one in one sector. Fort Worth Center, Eastern 514, flight level 350.
Eastern 514, Fort Worth Center. Hello, how's it going?
I guess that was hello. I couldn't quite hear him. He broke up a little bit. But I guess that was hello. Good night indeed to Albuquerque. Let's start thinking top of...
514, the stay was short. You can contact Houston Center on 127.02. Good night.
Alright, 2702, Eastern 514, we'll see you. Yeah, I'm surprised that we hadn't talked to you at all. 2702. Well, we're back with where we thought we would be.
Stay landing south, the altimeter 2994.
Let's start thinking top of descent, guys. It's the Bluebell 4. Do we have any kind of indication of crossing restrictions? I mean, they're not restrictions. There might be crossing expectations. But I don't see any... Well, okay, Bluebell at 9. Okay. So there we go. We've got to backtrack to Bluebell at 9. And we'll see what that means for us as far as where we would want to start down. Houston Center, Eastern 514, level of flight level 350.
Eastern 514, Houston Center, roger.
So, just for planning purposes, again, we don't know for certain that this is exactly what we're going to get assigned, but this is what we filed, so we'll need to be ready for it. Blue Belt at 9,000. I think before we dive into that, yeah, I was just going to say, let us go into heading mode here. I'm kind of not paying attention to what we were supposed to be doing navigation-wise. Did we lose one behind us that we were supposed to still be tracking? Yeah, we were supposed to be tracking one out to 125. We'll have to tune the one ahead early now and see if we can receive it. So before we panic and yell for air traffic control assistance, let's just tune in 1082 on the 273, which would be a 0903. So 1082, 0903, and let's just see if we've got it. 1082.
JetBlue 124, contact Houston Center 126.65. I'm doing.
Yeah, we're not yet receiving it, so we'll just let air traffic control know that we're kind of in a dead spot between these two VORs here.
Contact Houston, approach on 119.17. Here I'm going. 119.17, Walker 451, thanks for the ATC. Save.
Houston Center, Eastern 514.
Eastern 514, go ahead.
Just for your advisement, we are kind of in a dead spot between our VORs. We are maintaining present heading. We should be pretty close to our assigned airway, but not yet receiving Yano VOR, just FYI.
Alright, Eastern 514, yeah, no problem. When able, you can proceed direct Yano, Lima, Oscar.
Okay, we'll advise you when we got it and we're direct. For right now, we're just going to maintain a present heading, Eastern 514, thanks.
Right, thanks. Thanks for letting me know. You go right there, though.
Alright, so just to make sure, in case we're drifting off the airway, at least he knows that now. Alright, but let's talk about descent planning. So if we are presuming that Blue Bell at 9,000 is indeed what we're going to get, let's see, how far before Blue Bell will we want to start descending? We are at 35,000. We need to go to 9,000. That means we're descending 26,000. I like to conservatively use about 3.5 miles per 1,000 feet. A lot of folks will tell you 3 miles. I think in this aircraft and many of the aircraft I fly, it's just a little bit more conservative to go 3.5 miles. So we'll go 91 miles prior to Blue Bell is when we need to start down. Now, College Station to Blue Bell is 19 miles. So that leaves us 91, 81, 73. And then it's 123 miles between Yano and College Station. On that 123, you would switch over at... and we're not switching over to College Station until 30 miles. So remember, 30 and 93. So we got 73 miles to go. 30 of that will be consumed as we track inbound to College Station. So 73, 63, 53, 43. So we got to go backtrack another 43 miles. So I think that's 50 miles out, right? So let's do that math again. 50 miles east of Yano. We'll have 73 miles to go. At the 30 point, we'll switch. And then that gives us... Oh, I'm one off. I'm doing the math like it's 18. It's 19. That's okay. 50 miles east of Yano is close enough. That's what we plan on. Oh, Blue Bell's for the Blue Bell Creamery, which is some of the best ice cream available. Okay, very good. I didn't know that those two things were tied together. Very cool, Gumbo. Thank you. Yeah, so the Texas Flyboy says a nice conga line from Dallas, Fort Worth to Houston in progress. Yeah, so the Friday night ops event tonight was hosted by the Fort Worth ARTCC, so you can see on VATSPY, you know, that they've got the preponderance of the traffic. How's that they're doing? They got 28 planes waiting for departure at DFW. So yeah, they got their hands full right now. Good number of planes in the airspace. We've got it a little quieter out here. Houston pretty well staffed up as a neighbor. They've got 4 center controllers on last I checked. Yeah, 4 of them. And then how many they got working approach? 4 approach controllers working the Houston Bravo. So Houston pretty well staffed, even though it's their neighbor's event on paper. Nice quiet night. Still no joy from the Yano VOR. Speed settled in nicely. Frederick G says, I'm FedEx 373, was in sequence for about an hour before I was finally able to take off. Jam-packed down at DFW. Yeah, indeed. Well, that's what a Friday night ops is all about, guys. If you're going to fly into the featured field, or one of the featured fields on a Friday night ops event, you need to know that going in. You're going to experience delays. So patience is key. It's fun. I mean, to a certain extent, you know, getting jam-packed in with a ton of traffic like that is fun. So embrace the fun nature of it. Kenny says, I'm glad I went to Houston then. Yeah, so if you're going to go to a featured field, like I said, you just have to understand you're far from the only person who's going to have that idea. And so the controllers are going to do the best they can to make order out of the chaos and get everybody in and out as best as they can, but there will be delays, and that's just, if you're going to fly a Friday night ops event, that's what you have to know before you even connect. So DriftGod, thatusa.net is where you want to go. He says, I wonder where the next Friday night ops will be. Well, you don't have to wonder. Thatusa.net. Come over here. Pilot Tools. Events Calendar. Look at that. So here's tonight, the Summer Sizzle Friday Night Ops event. We got all kinds of great events happening. Hidden Gateways, sponsored by Flight FX, is the next Friday night one, but there's a ton of great events in between now and then, so definitely check that out. Fred says, it is indeed fun. It's not my first FNO rodeo. There you go. But it's a great time. Controllers are doing a fantastic job. Good enough excuse to take the A300 out. Nice. DJ D Cool says, I want another VFR event for beginners. Yeah. Yeah, there aren't too many hosted VFR events. Maybe we need to put together another one. Still no joy from the Yano VOR. And Fred says, try the Wings program as part of ZBW. Yeah, it's a... anytime Boston's lit up, you can do one of their Wings over New England training flights. I've got a playlist on my YouTube channel where I work through and talk through all of those flights. So if you need, kind of some guidance on how those go, you can certainly get that from my YouTube if you need it. Floaty Point says, yeah, it's a great program, indeed. Indeed. Oh, there we go. There's our Yano VOR. So, yep, and we're just a degree or two off. So that's not too bad at all. And he did say we could proceed direct, so we don't have to stay on the charted course now. We can proceed direct means you can just set it to whatever centers and fly that. So that's what we'll do. 77 miles from it, so we're good to go. Center Eastern 514 is now receiving Yano. We are direct.
Eastern 514, roger. Thank you.